They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 points sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this crazy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeezing, leave a nigga bleeding.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke, and we still living in the same bitch. No, sir. You don't got smoke with me, baby. You'd have been dead, huh? G-Stack, bitch. Whatever I fuck up, Tom gon' fix it, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bitch. Who want smoke, nigga? Y'all know I blow that shit, nigga.
What's going on, everybody? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Salute, salute, salute. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I had to get something situated. How's everybody doing today? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. What's going on, man? We got a lot of shit going on today. Let's do the shout outs first. Shout out to my boy All Things in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Terrell Davis in the building. Salute, King. My boy Al Boogie in the building. Salute. Tracking 327. What up, homie? Andy Gill, salute King, peace and blessings. My guy EB Sweaterlot, what's going on? Zach B, what's going on, homie? Peace and blessings. Yeah, y'all can hear me good? All right. Put the mic in before Key get here. I can use that. All right, can y'all still hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. Shout out to my man Cash Crypto in the building. Devin Sonia, salute. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me good, people. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? 1 in the chat. Shout out to the Queen, 2 Cent Boxing in the building. Salute, 2 Cent. All right, so y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. Man, it's been a lot of shit going down in the twilight hours. It's been, shout out to my man EB Sweaterlot in the building. It's been a lot of shit going down in the twilight hours. It's been a lot of people mad, upset, everything. I'm about to pull it up. One thing, you got people that don't understand what the B-side is. And you got some people who is delusional, right? So y'all remember what I said yesterday, right? Remember when I told y'all about Jake Paul, how he tricked the game, how he got Mike Tyson, and how he was able to get Supreme Cam, salute King, how he was able to motherfucking trick Tyson out of being the A side, basically, right? Well, yeah, that happened. But tell you like this, right? This is what happened. Now the switch up ain't crazy, 2 Cent. I'm about to break the switch up down. It's called knowing your place and knowing your role, right? Like if you don't know your place, and shout out to my brother EB Sweaterlot in the Cash App with the $6 holler. Appreciate you, King. Salute to my man EB Sweaterlot in the Cash App with the $6 holler. I just need 4 more people to support after that. We getting it off to a good start. Salute. So look, remember I told y'all that Mike Tyson was the clear A side, but Mike Tyson didn't know his worth because Mike Tyson got a lot of crabs in his barrel. A lot of people on his team that would tell him anything so they get their private cut. See, Mike Tyson has a lot of hands in his bag. And so it was a lot of people on Mike Tyson's behalf getting him to take the fight with Jake Paul, which only netted Mike Tyson $20 million, while Jake Paul walked away with $40 million. Shout out to Jay Grant Jr. in the building. So Jake Paul, a clear B-side to a living legend, Mike Tyson, got double the amount of money that Mike Tyson got for a fight. Mike Tyson could have had that shit with anybody. Oh shit. Okay, 2 Cent. It's on Thursday. I'm definitely gonna be there to see you and Miss Boxiana go up. I got to see that. I want you to boot her shit in. All you gotta do, bring up Devin, she gonna go crazy. Shout out to my man Don Drickum, don't trick him in the building. But Mike Tyson, all them crabs that was in his barrel, they got their little checks. They got them checks. So they got Mike Tyson to sign for $20 million. And see, Mike Tyson could have got the $40 million and Jake Paul could have got $20 million. If Mike was a shrewd, if he had people in his corner that looked out for his well-being, then Mike Tyson would have got the lion's share of the money because Mike Tyson was the draw. Mike Tyson did a pay-per-view with Roy Jones. It did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. With Roy Jones, did over 1 million pay-per-view buys. So that's $70 million in pay-per-view that he did with Roy Jones, 2 retired fighters doing an exhibition. Mike Tyson is only one person that has more pay-per-view buys than Mike Tyson, and that's Floyd Mayweather. Mike Tyson is ranked number 2 in all-time pay-per-view sales behind Floyd Money Mayweather. Not Canelo, not Holyfield, not Lennox Lewis. It's Iron Mike motherfucking Tyson. And yeah, 2 Cent, you gotta make sure they ain't got a biased crowd up there, because if so, they gonna cheat you up there on the thing. KO gonna keep it real, but you gotta watch them other damn judges. But Jake Paul, like I said, he shitted Mike Tyson. Ain't no damn. Oh nah, Dondrick. Nah, I got robbed when I was over there, Dondrick. Even KO was like, man, Upper slaughtered that dude. But I had motherfuckers like, respectfully, what's your boy, Dub Right Side, and all them damn Haney Colt members, they went against me. KO said I swept the whole thing. KO was like, man, hell nah, man. Y'all did Upper dirty. The chat said I busted that nigga ass. KO said I busted that nigga ass. It was just them 2 judges that said I didn't. They only gave me 1 round. When that motherfucker was like a motherfucking Briz Rothstein, I 3-0'd a motherfucker, bruh. But it's all good because I knew when I seen the judges and I knew the topic. Oh yeah, right side, he worse than Tim Cheatham, bruh. I called Dub right side Tim Cheatham. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Ashley in the corner. What's going on, Queen? Peace and blessings. But yeah, if you got right side up there, boy, that's Tim Cheatham at his best. But yeah, what I was saying though, right? This is what I'm saying. If you got, Dub wrong side. Shout out to my nigga Creole the Traveler. Now, this is what I'm saying. Let me get back to this. Tyson had all these people in his motherfucking ear. He had all these people in his camp that got paid. They got paid for the fight. Yeah, Dondrick. If KO gonna keep it 100, but it be the motherfucking damn judges that be coming up there with the biasness. Yeah, Dean wouldn't have got a fair shake if he was going against one of the Haney members. Of course, you'll say that, Jay Grant. Of course. But like I was saying, Jake Paul. Yeah, exactly, EB. Oxtail salute. Exactly. What I'm saying is that whole boy Shalom King, peace and blessings. But that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, it was no way that Jake Paul was supposed to get more money than Mike Tyson for a fight. Period. It should have been 80-20 Tyson's way. But the fact that Mike Tyson got people in his camp that care about that money, they talked Tyson into it. And Jake Paul got 75-25 on Tyson, bro. It was 75-25 Tyson, bro. Like, Jake Paul got double what Mike Tyson got. This the same Jake Paul who's never did a million pay-per-view buys, who got his ass whooped by Tommy Fury, a nigga that played on Big Brother, a nigga that ain't even a full boxer. He only got brothers that box. The nigga that's on Big Brother came to boxing and whooped that nigga ass. And they keep trying to give Jake Paul some type of belt because he puts the eyes on boxing. But what I'm saying is Tyson got robbed out of his money, for real. Like, Tyson should have been the A side. Jake Paul should have been happy even been in the ring with Tyson. But, Tyson ain't got it all upstairs. And you say 20 million. Tyson done had paydays in his career, but he ain't never got no $20 million payday. So, Tyson, he got paid off the Roy Jones fight. They did over 1 million pay-per-view buys and a 10 million gate. They generated over $80 million. Tyson only got 25 million for that Roy Jones fight. Roy Jones got 20. Tyson got 25. And the damn promoters in them, they kept over 50% of the proceeds. That's what I'm saying. Tyson has been getting used up like a sponge. They kept over 40 million off the proceeds of the Roy and Tyson fight. So you know them same motherfuckers, them handlers, Mike Tyson got handlers, and them same motherfuckers did the same thing. They made a deal with Jake Paul. Tyson got 20 million. Jake Paul got Terrell W. Salute King. Tyson got motherfucking 20 motherfucking million while Jake Paul got 40. If anything, Tyson should have got 50 and Jake got 10. And now, over that shit, they gave that motherfucker Tyson name on his resume to try to give his resume some type of credence. When we look back in history, be like, oh, Jake Paul beat Iron Mike Tyson. You feel what I'm saying? They always do our people like that. Try to throw our people on their resume at the end. Kevin House, salute, King. Try to throw our people's name on their resume to make their shit look somewhat presentable. You feel what I'm saying? And the fucked up shit about it, they made it a real fight when it was exhibition style. 2 minutes with motherfucking 18-ounce gloves. Come on, bro. 2-minute rounds, 18-ounce gloves. They just wanted to give Jake Paul a legitimate win on his resume. But with that being said, that made Jake Paul think that he's the face of fucking boxing. Nigga, you the face of WWE wrestling. And the fucked up shit about it, Jake Paul let that shit go to his head, and he really thinks that he's the fucking face of boxing. This is his first time doing 1 million pay-per-view buy, and that was with Tyson. Nigga, you couldn't crack 1 million with nobody else. You got 800,000 when Tommy Fury whooped your ass. So yeah, now you think you can dictate to the real face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez. He thought he was the A-side to Canelo Alvarez. He tried to dictate terms to Canelo Alvarez. He tried to tell Canelo Alvarez what he was and wasn't going to fucking do. And he tried to tell Canelo Alvarez what he had to do. Like, Jake, you been smoking that ayahuasca or something, my nigga. Like, you got the game fucked up. You think you about to tell Mr. Iowa Born Ready what the fuck to do. Like, you thought you was going to tell Canelo what to do? Don't mess with Texas Salute. Canelo told you what it was. You tried to negotiate. Canelo not negotiating shit. Period. He talking about him versus Canelo be the biggest fight in boxing, period. Actually, no. Canelo with anybody is going to be a big fight. B-Dog Salute, because it's Canelo. I showed yesterday, Canelo does 500,000 regardless, whoever he's fighting with. It took you with Tommy Fury to do 800,000. The rest of your shits is under 500,000, Jake Paul. Yes. And he talking about the space of boxing and all this bullshit right here. No, you're not. Now he's sitting there talking about Canelo ducking him and all that shit right there. Now Jake Paul, he's sitting there punching the damn wall, punching the air, kicking pillows and shit because his fight fell through. Turkey a la shit knew what Canelo's worth was, and he knew he had to cough up that motherfucking money or Canelo was going to fight Jake Paul. And this is what the thing is. Jake Paul talking about they had serious negotiations. No, Jake Paul, you was negotiating with somebody that is non-negotiable. Canelo, Travis Bryan, salute. Canelo Alvarez is non-negotiable. It's either Canelo's way or it's no way. And he's earned it. He's built up his legacy where he can tell you what the fuck he want and what he's not going to stand for. And either you can accept it or you can get on like you've been spit on. And now you sit over there talking shit because now you done missed the Canelo Alvarez motherfucking payday. Shout out to my brother LaMarcus Robinson in the building. Salute, King. And it's funny. Let me show y'all how mad this nigga is. Hold on. Like, this nigga mad as hell. Like, he thinking he the face of fucking boxing. Like, nigga, no, you're not. You're really not. Nigga, you're a joke to boxing. You're a stain on the sport of boxing. A stain. Here it go. Breaking news. Canelo Alvarez ducked me, Jake Paul, and is now an owned slave with no regard for the pride of Mexican people who support him on U.S. soil. It's not surprising when his whole career he has done nothing for the sport of boxing outside the ring. I'm the new face of boxing. You cannot have the biggest fight of 2025 without my name involved. When all of your events tank and you lose money, you will all realize who the king of the sport is. 28 years old, biggest fight in boxing history. My own boss, not owned. 5 years in. All of you felines want to see me fail, but God has other plans. It's the era of good. It's the era of the elephant. It's the era of MVP, most valuable promotions. Because you know, Turkey a la Sheik say, don't mess with the lion. So Jake Paul took a shot at him talking about, well, it's the year of the felines. No, it's the year of the elephants. So now he thinks Canelo Alvarez ducked him. Bro, Canelo will beat your ass at any weight. And here go Ludabella. And Ludabella, he didn't hold his tongue. He said, no question that Canelo versus Jake Paul not happening is good. Ludabella said it's good for what very little left of integrity of boxing. The sham of the travesty being debated by casuals and written about by know-nothing editors assigned rent-a-boxing writers would have been unbearable. For that, I thank Turkey a la Sheik. So Ludabella's happy that the fight didn't happen. Amanda Serrano, of course, she's going to be upset because, you know, Jake Paul done got her the bag twice. And, you know, shout out to Jake Paul for putting a light on female boxing. Because Jake Paul is the motherfucking king of female boxing. I'm not gonna lie. He has did more for female boxing than anybody, than any fucking body, and I have to give him that. Amanda Serrano says, when I saw the news of Jake and Canelo fighting, I was not surprised. Jake makes the impossible happen. He changed my life, made women's boxing a priority, gave me and Katie our biggest paydays. I'm with Jake Paul, and he's with all of us. Oh, Amanda. Well, sorry for you, but he ain't getting it today. And see, that's what happens when you have too big of an ego, when you really believe the fucking hype that you are the fucking A-side. Like, nigga, you're not the A-side. Yeah, Jay Grant, he's his own boss. Liar frequently. What's up? Shout out to my man Liar Frequently in the building. But yeah, that's one thing I can say. Shout out to the turkey for bending the knee and paying Canelo what he asked for. Shout out to Mr. M Pride in the building and Dick Glazer. Stop sucking dick, Dick Glazer. Dick Glazer talking about PBC and Tank needs to lead the PBC now that Canelo. Dick Glazer. Guess who Canelo is advised by, you dumb shit? He's still advised by Al Heyman. Deontay Wilder fought on Turkey's cards, but he's advised by Al Heyman. Like, dude, Al Heyman is a financial advisor, a financial savant. People come to Al to make their money work for them. So yeah, motherfucker don't, they loaners from PBC. But best believe if Al calls, they're gonna pick up that phone. Hell, Leo Santa Cruz named his son Al Heyman Jr. And Al ain't got no nigga in him. You feel me? So yeah. So that shit right there. Um, Frequent, do you know how much Turkey Al-Ashiki had to pay Canelo? And Canelo still did it on his terms. Canelo will not be bought. Canelo will not be controlled. Canelo has a loose contract with Turkey Al-Ashik, and he's still advised by Al Heyman. And if y'all do remember, yesterday, y'all remember I called it. I told y'all, I said Turkey's going to have to do something because I said a lot of people have showed interest in Canelo beating on Bud. I told y'all Canelo's fan base has gotten, shout out to my brother, the Mexican monster Kawhi Elliott in the building. Von Wise, salute, King. But I told y'all yesterday, I told all y'all yesterday, I said I said Turkey is going to have to do something because I said Canelo and Bud is going to happen. I told y'all Canelo and Bud was going to happen because the fans want to see it now. I told y'all, I say, yep. The fans want Canelo and Bud. The Mexican fans got tired of all the bullshit Bud's people's been talking and the way they've been disrespecting Canelo's legacy. So I told y'all they gonna make that shit happen. And now Bud's gonna have to stand on everything he said. He gotta stand on that shit. And you know what Canelo said, I was born ready. So you know it's a good thing. I like it. I like the fact that Jake Paul doesn't get to rob the industry again. And Canelo wasn't about to allow Jake Paul to rob the industry anyway. Because Canelo told Jake Paul, and hold on one second, y'all. Let's give a shout out to the one, the only. Y'all know who y'all came here for. And I ain't talking about Miss America. And I ain't talking about Mrs. Pro Black. I'm talking about that one named Key. Key what? Key Alexandria, the boss hog coming through off the damn motherfucking tattered log with 2 diamonds in the bell. Talking about, nigga, fuck this shit. Take me to jail. In the building.
Oh my God. Hi, Upper.
What's up, Key?
Salute to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to everybody that's here. Happy Friday. We made it. Lord, we made it. Let me just say I made it. Good God Almighty.
Hold on one second. 030 North, stop the bullshit, man, before we kick you out for trolling. Go ahead, Key.
I think he's just trolling because I don't.
That's why I said stop the bullshit.
Hey, Evie. Salute to everyone. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Friday. We didn't have any ice today in the city. Amen. It's a lot warmer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to put on my ice skates. You feel me? Because everybody was falling yesterday. But I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope you guys, you and your families are blessed. I am dedicating my portion of the show to Sterling Sharp. Congratulations are in order to the Sharp brothers. Shannon Sharp and Sterling Sharp are officially the first brother duo in NFL history to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Sterling Sharp is officially in the NFL Hall of Fame. He has, he really should have. That's the Sharp
He
brothers.
caught 120 receptions in 1 year. That nigga career was cut short by Brett Favre, even though he played a whole bunch. ABZ salute. Brett Favre used to see that nigga and got him
Um,
set up so many damn times. Him, Robert Brooks, and Antonio Freeman.
well, he ends his record with a single season reception of 74, career receptions 169, single season receiving yards. These are all his stats, y'all. 1,106, and career receiving yards 2,497 with 3 Super Bowl. Congratulations! It's been overdue. I thought that you would have been inducted back in. When did he get in? When did his jersey retire in Green Bay? Was that like 2000, 2001, maybe
Yeah, you
2002?
know he was older than Shannon, so you know
So
he
I think
retired
that,
earlier.
yeah,
I
but I'm
think it
just
was
saying,
like
I would.
2011.
No, it was like two. I know in 2000. Yeah, I think so. I
I
know in
think 2011 is when they did his jersey.
well, I thought it would have been around that time, but we are whatever. Even though it's delayed, does not mean it's not going to happen. Congratulations on making history. A lot of people are upset because they felt like Eli Manning and Peyton Manning were going to be the first, but Eli kind of, I don't know what happened to Eli his last few years of football. I'm like, nah, if any brothers deserve it, it's definitely the Sharps before the Mannings, but whatever. Congratulations to those two kings, man. I know Shannon Sharp is
The
a legend.
Barbers, the Sharps, and the Barbers, Rondé and Tiki Barber, they was good too.
Yeah, yeah. I hope they get their just due. Shout out to Just Due. I hope they do it. But it looks like more than likely, probably the next brothers up, if it's not the Barbers, will be the Kelseys, Travis Kelsey and his brother. I forget his name, but the second brother duo. Best receiver in the league. Yes, he was Marcus. Yes, Rick Tim. So salute to everybody. Hey, Marcus. Hey,
Canelo was
Rick.
the best receiver for 4 years in a row. And you know who else the brothers gonna do it? The linebacker brothers. One of them at Pittsburgh now is the Wyatts. You know, it's three of them. One of them was a fullback, and then you got the one that was JJ and JT Wyatt.
Yeah, they gonna get it, and they love JT in Texas. I mean JJ in Texas. Really
And
good dude.
did you know that their other brother, the older brother, was a fullback for Pittsburgh?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until I looked up the Wyatts the other day because I said, "Hold up," and I was like, "Damn, he was a fullback." So it was three of them.
Nice. Hey, all things, my right hand salute king. Hey, Creole. Hey, Supreme Cam. EB is in the building, always in the cut. You feel me? I think Brian, the king of the chat, is in here, but if not, I'm gonna still say it
Oh,
until I get in here.
one thing
Hey,
before I'm
Kawhi.
gonna let
Hey,
you go,
Jay
Keith.
Grant.
He was one of the best offensive linemen ever, Supreme Cam. Jason Kelsey protected the quarterback like that nigga had the damn sack going across the border, man.
Hey, Texas. Hey, Vaughn. ABZ, salute King. Good to see you guys. Them Bosa boys cold too, man. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Hey, Terrell, we got a lot. We got a lot. But how's y'all day going? I really
Yeah.
don't understand what the Jason Kelsey did. He Travis Kelsey brother.
Jason Kelsey was one of the best linemen. Like the nigga made Pro Bowl every year. Jason Kelsey used to protect the motherfucking quarterbacks. He kept Randall Cunningham cool. Not Randall Cunningham. What should do? Culpepper. No, McNabb.
McNabb, okay. Hey, Cash Crypto, GM Upper or GM, y'all drop the link up to Discord. Hey, General, salute Calculate.
Calcula in the building. Hold on, I got you, Cash Crypto, because they made the link. Shout out to Rick Timms in the building.
They racist. He said, "Who winning Sunday?" I'm gonna get my final prediction a little bit. Who I'm riding with? Probably tomorrow on the Discord. I don't know. Hey, Frequent. Boxing is now a dictatorship. All hail His Excellency. Frequent, you don't mean that. Please don't say that, friend.
Well,
You wasn't here about the
you
men's
must be talking about Al Heyman is His Excellency, right? Because all the people that Turkey need work for Al. So Al Heyman controlling all these motherfuckers. So hold on, Keith. Give me a second, Keith.
Okay. Hey GT Parker, there's the link right there. GT just posted it. All right, let's get into this because it's a lot. It's ghetto. It's so ghetto. It's so ghetto. First, let's start with the first ghetto news, and it's not Canelo. Could Carlos Adames and Shiraz fight be in jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen? So let me pull up this article for you guys. I guess Carlos Adames arrived in Saudi Arabia and he was having some issues getting into the event. He was blocked from getting into the event. Um, I guess he's put out that he was not treated properly out there. I don't know what the heck is going on as I search for this article. I don't know what the heck is going on, how they could have this happen because it's one of the fights. But another person that this is happening to is Savannah Marshall. So I'm going to talk about Carlos Adames first, and then we'll get into Savannah Marshall because she said it's some things going on that she doesn't like. So it says Carlos Adames said they will not allow me to enter into Saudi Arabia. He said that he was not allowed to board his plane to Saudi Arabia because they will not allow him there. He's set to defend his title against Hamza Shiraz and on February 22nd on the Riyadh card. He said, and I quote, "I tried to board the plane to Saudi Arabia, but I'm banned from getting on because they would not allow me to enter Saudi Arabia. My manager told me that they said I could not enter Saudi Arabia before the date they decided. My team bought our tickets on their own. No, my team bought our tickets on their own, and they let my team pass, but I cannot pass. I'm stranded, waiting at the Las Vegas airport. Somebody go pick up Carlos Adames. Damn it, go pick up Carlos. Who the hell is stranded Carlos? Go pick up Carlos. Salute, 2 cents. How you doing, beautiful queen? Make sure I like subscribe to my girl channel, man. L Dub told me his paperwork was not right, Key. Oh, okay, that's what it was, that his paperwork wasn't right. Well, if he's still at the airport, I need somebody to go and pick up Carlos Adames. That's the only reason why I'm reporting on this. I need somebody to go pick up Adames now. Who is in Vegas? Go pick up my boy. Weird Glazier said Al Heyman is assisted living from having multiple strokes. I hope it ain't true. If so, wish him a speedy recovery. Frequent, I don't know where you getting this stuff from.
Frequent. Stop lying frequently, bro. Like, damn, every day, hey, frequent. Every day you come up here pushing this bullshit, bro. It's people starting to get tired of that shit, dog. You about to get the green light on you. Teach, salute, King.
Nah, leave him. Hey, Teach. Hey, Thomas. He said Ice got, you know what, General. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is somebody go pick up Carlos Adames at the Nevada, the Las Vegas airport. He said he's stranded. We not gonna leave our folks out there like that now. We not. So y'all go pick him up. Now, up to the next one, Savannah Marshall. She's not returning. Allegedly, she's not returning March 7th due to a boxer dispute. She says, and I quote, "I was told I was fighting on March 7th on the all-female card for boxer. Opponent agreed. I have been in camp for the past few weeks. I was also asked to travel to London for the press conference where I was told my fight would be announced. Instead, I was sidelined and left feeling humiliated and confused. I honestly thought I would have been treated with a bit more respect. Due to disputes with boxer, I will not be fighting on March 7th. So Savannah Marshall is off of the, at least for right now, it appears she is off of the March 7th card on boxer. I don't know what's going on, why they playing with these boxers. But I wanted to give y'all those updates. Hey to the beautiful queen, Barbara D. Hey, Desmond. Savannah is Butch. Okay, thank you, Rick. Thank you guys so much.
They ain't been showing Savannah no respect since she lost to Clarissa.
Well, she better. Well, she trying to get her respect back, but
they haven't like been giving her no respect since then.
Absolutely. So we got one that's done. Savannah ain't coming back, and Carlos Adames is at the airport. There was somebody needs to go pick him up. Now, I'm just playing. I heard Rick Glazier said in an interview on. said in an interview on True Boxing that what he has about Al Heyman. My whole thing is, even if that is true, who is Rick Glazier to even speak on some stuff like that? And y'all know how that man feel about him. Rick Glazier is probably praying to whatever deity that he prayed to that something happens to that man. And not to mention, I don't want to hear nothing until it comes out. I don't trust nothing that man say. Salute to the beautiful Queen Ashley's Corner. And again, like, I'm very big on privacy and confidentiality and HIPAA and all of that. I deal with that damn near every day. Who is Rick Timms to even speak on something like that? He is not involved with the PBC at all. So if he did come out there and say that, he bogus. Savannah did a good job versus Shields. I wonder why would she lose respect? Probably because they probably feel as though she lost to a black
they
woman.
was all banking on her, and then after Clarissa beat her, Clarissa was talking that damn ill shit to all of them over there. Talking that ill shit.
Okay. All righty. Well, let's get into the ghetto-ness pretty much. I want to get those two things out the way. What we have been on in the past 70 upper and chat. Okay, what a freaking ride we have been on, y'all.
Guess what?
Exactly.
Somebody learned that they not the fucking A side of boxing.
So, poor Jake Paul. Oh my God. So here's what he
Oh,
said.
I
So,
posted it up here, Key. I already put the post up in the chat for everybody to see it.
you read it you read what MVP Promotions put out?
Yeah, you want me to? I can post it right back up. I got it right here. Hold on. I'll let you read up because there's more people that's in here now. I'll let you reread it, Key. Hold up. Yes, I did.
My goodness. Poor Jake Paul, y'all. Everybody pour out a little liquor for Jake Paul.
Fuck him. He shouldn't have been
Everybody.
fighting like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it says breaking news. Canelo Alvarez ducked me, Jake Paul, and is
Duck
now an
me.
owned slave. And is now an owned slave with no regard for the pride of the Mexican people who support him on U.S. soil. It is not surprising when his whole career he has done nothing for the sport of boxing outside the ring. I'm the new face of boxing. You cannot have the biggest fight of 2025 without my name being involved. When all of your events tank and lose money, you will all realize who the king of the sport is. 28 years old, biggest fight in boxing history. My own boss, not owned. 5 years in. All of you felines want to see me fail, but God has other plans. It
Give me a
is the
second, Key.
era. Okay. It is the era of good, the era of the elephant. It is the era of MVP. That's how I thought about it. That's what I thought about when I was reading this. Like, that's how I read it. And I'm like, okay, this is Jake Paul. Because y'all know Jake Paul dramatic. Y'all know Jake Paul dramatic as hell. Hey, Picasso. So as I told you guys yesterday, I heard that the fight was not done because I heard that Jake Paul wanted to be the A side, and me and Upper did a very great job with going through the numbers, side by side comparisons of Jake Paul and Canelo. And when we got done, we said, Jake Paul, bro, you're gonna have to bend the knee. You are not the A side to Canelo, right? So then afterwards, after we got off the air, Turkey comes out and says that he is trying to make the Bud and Boots Ennis fight for the end of the year. And I said, that doesn't make sense. What are you doing? Nobody wants to see that fight, bro. Like, no. How are you going to give Boots Ennis the winner of, I guess, Tio, the winner of Devin and Ryan Garcia, and Brian Norman Jr. So y'all just trying to kill poor Boots out there this year, okay? He got so many fights lined up that they want him to fight. I'm like, good God, and he got to fight Boots at the end of the year? No, that doesn't make any sense at all. So then afterwards, all of a sudden, the Jake Paul and Canelo was still making its rounds. People were calling Canelo a duck. People were saying this was bad for boxing. But the thing is, it went freaking viral. It did what it was supposed to do. And I believe, no, Rick Tim. No. I'm always like this. Hey, to Orlando. Oh God, here you go. Right, General. So I believe a phone call was made from Turkey and them people and was like, look, you better get that man what he asking for. Now remember I told y'all, Canelo's team wanted over 9 figures guaranteed. He ain't taking nothing less than that. He wanted over 9 figures. Okay. And so Turkey saw what was going on with Jake Paul. And that's when he made that phone call to Canelo. And this is what I think went on. And said, okay, you got it. How much should we write on this check? It is reported that this deal is over $150 million for 4 fights. Now let's go over these fights. Canelo ducking boots too. Oh, come on, frequent. Let's go over these these fights, y'all. Here's the people on because I was scratching my head. I'm gonna put an asterisk, and I encourage everybody to put an asterisk by these fights because it don't really make sense, y'all. I'm okay. Look, that's just my opinion. Let me not cloud y'all opinions with my judgment. I'm gonna read the names out, and you guys tell me what you think. Will this be the easiest, possibly $2 payday for Canelo? Right. So here are the opponents. It is Canelo for this year, May 2025. Is between Jamal Charlo, who is 33-0, versus Bruno Sarasi. Bruno Sarasi is, or Saras is the one that upset the bag with Munguia. Okay. So I think that there is something going on with that rematch between Munguia and Bruno. If his name being mentioned, that rematch must not be done yet. Then in September is supposed to be Bud Crawford. Then February 26th, it's supposed to be Chris Eubanks Jr., Hamza Shiraz, or Dimitri Bivol. And that's in October. Hey, DZ. No, he didn't kiss the ring. No, he didn't have to. For $300 million, y'all should be praying that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder and them don't, you feel me, that they get their money. Because if this is the case, Canelo just took from Devin, Ryan. I'm sorry. They finna be undercard shorties for the next until Canelo was done. Drop the belts. Okay, but look though, General, look though. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? So do we want to see now the first fight in May is allegedly supposed to be in Saudi Arabia. We do know that PBC still does have the May 3rd sanctioned off for a fight date in Vegas. But Turkey is saying that his fight is going to be in May in Saudi Arabia.
Shout out to T. Orlando. As soon as you say something about Wilder, T. Orlando comes out the motherfucking cut. Shout out to T. Orlando coming out the cut. And shout out to my man D1 in the Cash App with the $4 holler. And shout out to my man, the Mexican monster, Kawhi Elliott, with the $1 holler out the Cash App. Appreciate y'all for looking out for the chat and the channel. I appreciate y'all. I need 3 more people to get in the Cash App or the PayPal. Support the grind, people. Support the grind. Yeah, you know, you talk about Wilder, you get T. Orlando out. But another thing, right? Canelo fighting over there in Saudi, that's going to leave a bad taste in the mouth of his fans. So
no. Upper. Don't even go. We finna get there. They are pissed. We finna get there. I was just going down the list, but matter of fact, let's go there. Canelo fans are pissed, Upper. They are saying that only they're doing subliminals, pretty much saying that only real Mexican warriors and Mexican stars fight on Independence Day and Cinco de Mayo. So I think that they're probably about to start disowning Canelo for if he goes to Saudi Arabia to fight. Upper chat, what y'all think?
That's what I'm saying. Like that would be career suicide for Canelo Alvarez to fight in May in Saudi. I think he's gonna let Turkey Al Sheikh know. Look, September and May, those over here, because it's Mexican Independence Day. How you gonna fight Mexican Independence Day over there in Saudi Arabia? Like that right there won't sit well with his people. So Canelo's gonna have to sit there and do what he gotta do because shout out to my man GT Park in the building. Salute King. Canelo's gonna have to do what he got to do because if not, like he's gonna lose his fan base. Like they're not gonna play that shit right there. Like, okay, so you signed with Turkey LLC. And shout out to my man GT Parker in the PayPal with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you supporting the grind today, bro. So yeah, like Canelo's gonna have to handle business. Like he's gonna have to handle business right there. Like he's gonna have to do something about that. Because like I said, if that happens, his fan base is gone. You're not about to motherfucking fight on Saudi Arabia and you supposed to be the face of Mexican boxing. Nah. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem right there.
September he be fighting in Las Vegas. I don't know. That's why I said, DZ, put an asterisk in all of this because it's easy. Go ahead.
You remember Turkey said he wants to do fights over here. So you got the person that'll get you to fight over here. Like you got the person that you need to make the fight happen over here. Because remember he said he wants to do fights over here. Remember, Keith?
Yeah.
So if you want to do motherfucking fights over here, then you better motherfucking you need to go ahead and damn handle that right there.
Well, it's a 4-fight deal, right? His last opponent will be in October of 2026, I guess. I'm sorry, it's gonna be February 2026 and October of 2026. That's where we have Chris Eubanks Jr., Shiraz, or Dmitry Bivol. And then that's in February, and then October we don't know who that opponent is. It could be David Benavidez in the mix. Let's see how he ends his career. But it's a four fight. It's a 4-fight schedule. Okay, you know what's here, Orlando. It's a 4-fight deal that he signed. That is reportedly going. I mean, if there's any truth to these numbers, Canelo finna be paid, bro. Canelo's about to be paid.
I heard it was 4 fights, 300 million.
Yeah, it could be. Yes, I heard that the starting one was 150 just for this year.
I heard Canelo gonna be getting 75 million per fight. So 4 fights, that's 300 million.
I feel so bad for AJ and Wilder. I feel bad for Devin and Ryan.
Oh, you know what
I feel bad for all of them. They ain't gonna get what?
Check this out. If he's getting Canelo for 300 million, that's 75 million per fight, right? And he's trying to get Benavidez over there. If Canelo's locked in with that deal, oh wow. Turkey could put that motherfucking damn Benavidez and Canelo fight together, Key. Like, nigga, you just took my 75 million. Like, nigga, you got to handle this. Like, oh wow, Key. We didn't think about that. If Turkey a la shit could make that fight happen right there, Key, on Canelo's last fight, and he make that shit happen, I gotta take my hat off to him, Key. I got to take the hat off to him because he'd be like, okay, Canelo, yeah, you got me, but I got you. Like, and then he'd get Benavidez over there as well. Like, wow.
Feel bad for the PBC.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. Tariq Boxer. Yes, Mexican is good in boxing, but Canelo is not the richest boxer of all time. You hear me? He's not even touched half of what Floyd's touched. Tariq. Floyd Mayweather in 2 fights has made more than Canelo has his whole career. Just off the Pacquiao and Conor McGregor fight, Floyd Mayweather has made more than Canelo has in his whole year of terror boxing. Do your research. And when Floyd fought Canelo, that shit did $150 million. Canelo only got 8 million out of that. Floyd kept 142 million. So yeah,
Phil,
Canelo can't be the richest boxer, bro. But it
and
sounded
frequent,
good. It sounded good.
he said, feel bad for the PBC. Don't. Could they? Canelo still with the? Okay. So anyway, so after all of this,
Al Heyman's still getting a cut. He's
hey,
Canelo's
phenomenal.
advisor.
Absolutely. Hey, phenomenal. So, anyways, is gonna sign a contract not knowing who he's fighting. I don't think so. Absolutely. That's why I'm saying, DZ. What did I just say? I said put an asterisk by each of those names, and with this, how it's turning out with Saudi Arabia and everything else. Come on, an October fight. When's the last time Canelo fought in October, y'all? Like, let's keep it.
It's definitely an asterisk because Canelo fights May and September. So if he fights in September, ain't no damn way he's gonna fight in October unless Turkey got him fighting like a little bullshit fight in October as well. Because we see Turkey do make motherfuckers fight back to back. But salute to my guy Akilo Nella in the building, and shout out to Phenomenal in the building. But yeah, like Turkey's just throwing shit out there right now. Because for one, he's going to have to fight over here for his Mexican fan base, especially in May. And Canelo fights in May and September, so I don't know where that October came from. You feel me? Antonio Boxer, no, he's not,
That's
bro.
the same person up
I
there.
know Antonio Boxer. I just googled how much money Canelo made in his entire career yesterday. You dumb shit. He made 900. He made 925 million in his career. Floyd did that in 3 fights, brother. He did no. Floyd has made $1 billion in 3 fights. Conor McGregor, Pacquiao, and I can say with either Oscar De La Hoya or the Canelo fight. It doesn't matter because Floyd has made those type of fights. Floyd has the top 5 fights in history. Go look. Canelo is not even in the top 5 fight. Matter of fact, Canelo is number 6, and that's the fight he did with Floyd Mayweather, dummy. Pull it up. It's all facts.
Yo, hold on. Let me address. I got it. Lord Jesus, where are these people coming from? Okay, frequent. 2 things. One of the things was October, sir. That's what Turkey said. So take that up with Turkey. He did not say September might have been one, but it also said October. So
He
don't
said
at me
October
with that.
frequent. He said
And
October.
then second, will not be the first time that PBC has worked with Turkey. They sent Wilder to Turkey. They sent Pitbull Cruz and Rayo to Turkey. Like, this is not the first time. So you gotta chill, brother. Chill. Chill. Canelo in September has to fight Crawford in Las Vegas. Let's see it. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. May, September, February, October. That's why I said put an asterisk by those 2. Put an asterisk on all this stuff because it could be maybe Canelo. This is his last ride. I've been reading. I brought to you guys 2 articles that Canelo did, interviews where he said he is on his last leg. Who remembers that?
Yeah,
So this could be his last hurrah.
Canelo said he's been boxing since he was 16. That's over 20 years. And Creole says, how is PBC involved? PBC is Al Heyman is the financial advisor of these fighters. See, people don't realize, but a lot of fighters from the PBC fights on the Zone, Top Rank, all that because they're advised by Al Heyman. Yes, they still fight on the PBC as well, but PBC loans their fighters out. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have as many dates as other people. But when they do have dates, they make bread. They make
And with yeah.
they
And
make
Vito
that motherfucking toast.
Milnicki Jr. Vito
Yeah,
Milnicki Jr. is one too.
yeah, they make that toast and jam. So when you fight for Al Heyman, you know you can go to different places to make your bread because Al's not going to stop your bread because with him being your financial advisor, basically your manager, he gets a cut.
No, he did not just make a fake page of David Morrell. Get him up out of here. Canelo surpassed their hero and even if he did this fake account, you didn't pass it, I didn't pass it, none of us didn't pass it. So what like for real? Shout out to Canelo, shout out to Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, George Foreman, all of these fighters that has created a legacy and generational wealth for their families. Are we really gonna argue about
Exactly.
money that
No,
they ain't never gonna give us a sandwich or nothing?
it's always that same person that come in here and try to put segregation between Mexican and black fighters when he don't even realize that Mexican and black people, we're both Israelites. The Mexican is the Issachar while we the tribe of Judah. They're our brothers. So we're not going to get mad about that. So I don't know why you're trying to cause dissension. It makes me wonder what type of person you really is. I don't think you're black or Mexican. Honestly.
Okay.
No, kid. I'm just saying I don't think he's black or Mexican. I just think he's somebody that comes in there trying to cause it. And I'm glad that Canelo was able to show Jake Paul who the fuck the A side was because Jake Paul, if you notice from his thing, he talking about they was negotiating with Canelo. Nigga, you don't negotiate with Canelo. And I said that. Canelo tells you what the fuck is up. And Jake Paul, with that bullshit he did with Mike Tyson, he felt like that he had some kind of leverage. You see what he's talking about. You can't have the biggest fight unless you got Jake Paul in it. Jake Paul just realized, nigga, that one monkey don't stop this show, nigga, and they just keeping the show going without you, Jake. Like, Jake, they don't need you, Jake. Like, they don't need you. And shout out to my brother, Kilo Nella, in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King. Thank you for looking out for the chat today. And I just need two more people. And shout out to my nigga Picasso. But yeah, I just need two more people to support the grind for the day. I appreciate everybody that looks out on the channel.
Okay, hold on, Upper. Let me get this out. Frequent. October 26th is for next year, Key. I get that. You're missing the point, Frequent. Look, friend. Look, okay?
Frequent. He fights the same 4 days.
Exactly. Thank you. That's why I said put an asterisk by those. Put an asterisk by all of it. And the person to blame for this is Turkey for doing all of this clown work, this circus show for the past month now. Anyways, salute to the beautiful Queen Ashley's Corner. Make sure you guys like subscribe to her channel. My girl, beautiful Raina. How you doing, Queen? Salute. Any troll accounts, my shooters, not get them up out of the snipers, get them up out of here. We're not even going back and forth with them. We got too much boxing news to get to.
I mean, I feel you, Dondrick. I'm just telling you, that's my belief. You feel what I'm saying? That's my religious belief on it, Dondrick. You feel me?
Thank you. Phenomenal. Canelo just did an interview. Yes. Go ahead, Upper.
Yeah, Canelo was just with the PBC. People don't realize that Canelo is with Al Heyman. You feel me? And I told y'all yesterday that Canelo was going to make Turkey have to pay. And I told y'all yesterday that Canelo is the A side. I told y'all Canelo is the A side, and Jake Paul fucked up by trying to motherfucking negotiate with Canelo. Like, nigga, you are not him. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. And that's what happened. Jake Paul over there punching the air because he, like I said, they got motherfuckers that was crab ass niggas that did Mike Tyson dirty. Got Mike Tyson the B side when he was clearly the A side times 3. And shout out to the beautiful Queen Raina. Hope you're doing well. And then he thought he could do that same shit with Canelo. And Canelo told him, hey man, we don't need you, bro. Canelo said, I was born ready. Anytime I make a fight. And like I showed y'all yesterday, even with John Ryder, Canelo does 500,000 pay-per-views. So Canelo doesn't need nobody. Canelo doesn't need nobody. Period.
Well, speaking of Jake Paul, his MVP promotional company also put out a statement. He is mad. Ooh, Jake Paul is mad. Somebody get this
Now,
man
this
some
dude
ice.
in the chat is mad. Like,
I know.
how is Al Heyman and PBC fangirls and Canelo just
Bro. We said we're not
hold
going.
on, Pete. No, I
Um.
know, Pete, I know. But how is he fangirls and they just did the thing with PBC? Do your research, man. Do your research, people. Key, you ain't gotta
So
test me. I got it, Key. I got it. I know what not to say. I know.
I just don't want any more energy being spent because that's obviously they're
I know
trolling.
you trained me well, best friend. I got it.
So MVP promotion came out and said MVP was in deep negotiations for a blockbuster fight between Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez on Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas, a massive event for the Mexican, Puerto Rican, and American fans. And it is disappointing to see how this situation unfolded. MVP operates with integrity, transparency, and respect for the sport, its athletes, and the fans. Unfortunately, not everyone in the boxing world shares those values. This situation is a reminder not to believe everything you read, especially when the current media environment is often controlled by those with hidden agendas, including promoters who have reporters on their payroll. Ooh. We remain in active discussions with multiple high profile opponents and are committed to delivering the biggest fights, the most exciting fights, and to working with partners who share our values and our commitment to boxing and its fighters. Jake Paul isn't going anywhere, and neither is MVP. We'll continue to disrupt boxing on our terms. I'm sorry. So that was MVP. Jake Paul is mad and he threw a shot at Turkey. He said Turkey bought and paid for them
Don't mess
writers
with the
back then.
lions. He say, what
Ooh.
Turkey say? What Turkey say? He say, don't mess with lions. He talk about fuck them felines. This gonna be the year of the elephant.
Mm-hmm. J- Chat GPT wrote that. Okay. They said MVP. They got the signature. It said it came from MVP. Well, Jake Paul is pissed off. And the thing is, if they play the cards right, if Jake Paul was to really get in there and put himself as an active boxer, like I've been saying, like a respectable boxer, and not have these exhibition type fights, 2026 is a good fight for him and Canelo. No one is clamoring for a Jake Paul fight. Supreme Cam, low key, he has the casuals on lock though.
We
Up
got the
the, I
casual.
can't.
That's what I'm about
He
to
got the
say.
casuals.
That's what I said, Cal Cooley. Like I said that earlier, Cal Cooley. I said him and his people, they done tricked Mike Tyson into being the B side, when Mike Tyson is the A side to everybody in boxing. Nobody is A side to Mike Tyson except for maybe Floyd. And Jake Paul was able to get double the money that Tyson got. So that right there tricked the damn team, tricked everybody, and they had that motherfucker feeling entitled. And he thought that he could walk over everybody. It don't work that way. It don't work that way.
Jose Benavidez said David Benavidez would take that fight with Jake Paul. Get that money. He would definitely. Jake Paul would
Jake
definitely
Paul
get
ain't gonna
knocked
take
out.
that fight. Jake Paul won't take that fight.
Hey, big dog. He got
Jake
the
Paul going to
casuals.
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Jose Benavidez. Hell, Jose Benavidez will beat that ass. But see, that's all I'm saying though. But I told y'all yesterday, Key, I say Jake Paul, he feeling himself too fucking much. And then he thinking that he's gonna negotiate with Canelo, and then he talking about he's the A side. You feel me? He said he's the A side. Like you're not the A side to Canelo, nigga. There's nobody in boxing right now that's A side to Canelo. It's nobody. We just gonna be honest about it. Nobody's A side to Canelo. If Earl Spence was to come back and win 2 fights and look good, he still wouldn't be the A side to Canelo. He could probably get a 60-40 split, but Canelo's still gonna be that A side. Canelo's been doing it for years. He got long.
Well, somebody might have plans to upset that A side, and that's Bud Crawford upper. Bud Crawford posted, "I'm waiting on Canelo in September and going to shock the world in Riyadh
And you
season."
know what?
Go
I'm
ahead,
not even
talk
saying
yourself
that he
good.
could, but even if Bud beat Canelo, he still wouldn't get Canelo shine because Bivol beat Canelo. He still ain't no big seller. Bud beat Spence. That didn't do nothing for his stock. Niggas just don't like you, Bud. They don't like you, dog. Like you done made it where niggas just don't like you, Bud.
He said Tank is the black version of Danny
Bud is
DeVito.
that
My
one nigga
goodness.
that you see. Bud's that one nigga that you see. Like you like motherfucker. But you know something, Terrell? I couldn't say that because when Earl was active, Earl was the A side over Tank, Terrell. Earl was popping. Tank was behind Earl. It's a Earl got injured and everything. No evidence salute. And even when Earl came back, Earl was outselling Tank on every pay-per-view except for the Ryan Garcia pay-per-view. But they good friends though. But Tank wasn't the blockbuster like Earl was, dog. Earl was the megalodon, bruh. Earl was breaking records. Earl was doing his thug thistle, and Tank was right there with him though. But Earl would have been the A side of him and Tank fought then. You feel what I'm saying? But Canelo,
Yeah.
Canelo has motherfucking 500,000. Like I say, every time Canelo suits up, 500,000 will come. If it's John Ryder, if it's Avery or Vildrum, Canelo's bringing 500 to the pay per view. You already can bet your ass on that one. And
2 cents. When are you gonna? What time is it that you want me to be the judge? I'll be the judge. I didn't know you were. Are you debating?
oh yeah, next Thursday, I'll be a judge too, so you don't get done like me and Dean got done over there. Because Dub right side will throw you a curveball.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Dubbar. Make sure y'all like subscribe to his channel. Cash Crypto posted his
Yeah,
channel. Make
Keith.
sure y'all like
Dub
subscribe to
right
our
side
boy
was over
Cash.
there. Dub right side was one of the judges that shitted me, and they just said he shitted Dean last night.
Oh, highlight skin business. Key, you should be a judge, no doubt. Okay, all right. I got you 2 cents. Hit me up. You already know. All right, I'll be a judge. I didn't know that there was debates or anything being had. That's man.
KO, KO keep the debate series going. Shout out to No
I,
Evidence, Nobody, No Case.
I know, but my evenings I have been messed up for the past few weeks, or past few months. So I've been
Shout out
out
to
of the
Light
loop.
Skin Business. But
After
Key,
this, I shut down.
if you don't do it, Key, then there's a chance that 2 Cent might not be giving her just due.
No, I got 2 cents. All she got to do is ask. I got 2 cents. Yeah, they are they Rob Dean? Oh, I gotta go back and watch next Thursday against Boxiana. I don't know who Boxiana is, but
That's old girl's partner, your friend.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
You know your,
Phenomenal. I
your
wasn't a big fan
you know your
of her.
friend's co-host. Your friend's co-host. What's your girl name?
Jay Boxing. Let's be
What's
respectful to
what's
all
what's her
content
co
creators.
what's her co-host name? She be in here. She used to be in here. The one that Tank called her old ass lady. I forgot her damn name.
I don't know who you are talking about, Upper. The only one I know is I know Coach Amber. I know
The one you was
Salute to
firing
that
shots at
queen,
that day.
Ashley.
Queens of Boxing. What's the other one name that used to be in here? And she pissed Key off that day. Nikki J. Nick J and
Oh,
Boxiana. Yeah, Nikki J and Boxiana, they got the show Queens of Boxing. And Tank called her
oh,
an
then
old ass lady.
it
Stop
should be a
talking
good
to me,
debate.
ass lady.
Okay, no disrespect to the queens. Then it'll be a good
No, I
debate
said that's what
between
Tank
that's.
said to her.
Oh, okay. Well, salute to I got you 2 cents, and if I'm able to be up there, I'm not sure, but if you need me, of course, I'm here for you, and that is excellent for the sport of boxing.
Yeah,
Having
yeah, two
females.
females debate. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
get two females in there. That's excellent. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Shout out to KO in that platform. Um,
KO
okay.
the Jake Paul of these debating streets out here.
Yeah. So anyways, well, yeah, it's gonna be a good debate. I definitely do it if they will have me. But if 2 cents actually, I got you, Queen. Oh, but this is for what Canelo, let's get back to this. This is for what Canelo Alvarez said on working with Al Heyman and the PBC for the trolls that keep coming in here. I need to know the people. I need to know the people and the feel of the people and everything. And I really like it. And I really like the meeting we had. And I think he's a great person, a great businessman. But mostly he's a great person. And that's what I like. Because I always train my team and everything is team around me like a family. And that's what I want to see him and talk with him in person. And I really like Al Heyman, and I'm happy to be here. This was an interview he just did in 48 hours. Now, for that person, for Frequent to say that Al Heyman is an assisted living facility, it don't sound like it. You will be battling. However, I'm going to be a judge. I cannot. Well, hey, if 2 cents, like I said, if 2 cents want me, I will ride for my girl. I'll be there for her. So yeah, so that's what Canelo Alvarez said for people. I think it was Frequent and that troll account that makes up like 50 accounts to come in here. That's what Canelo Alvarez said 2 days ago. So I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? He said he's happy to be here with the PBC. He really likes Al Heyman, and it's like a family to him. So take it for what it's worth, okay? Okay, Barbara, I'll be the judge. No, yeah, I know I can't ever, okay. So anyways, you guys, let's be respectful, everybody. Let's be nice. Now that we have a 4-fight deal with Canelo,
I'm trying to figure out who Phenomenal and Cash Crypto talking about.
Nobody. We're not gonna get into that.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna get into that. Shout out to everybody, all content creators.
I'm just a nosy ass nigga, that's all.
Okay, so then up next, yesterday I posed a question about Bud Crawford. Rick Timms and everybody was in here, and I said, where do Bud go from here? Well, now that we know that Bud is a possible potential matchup for the Canelo fight, the WBO president Gustavo Oliveira, Oliveri, he has something to say about that. Now, as we all know, Bud is the WBO interim.
You know, he's trying to get
something. And this is what he said he's going to look into resolving the WBO junior middleweight championship situation with Fundora and Bud. Crawford will have to decide if he's going to fight Fundora or pursue another path.
Ooh.
Crawford has held the interim title since August and is reportedly pursuing a mega fight with Canelo Alvarez. But basically what he's saying is either you're going to piss or you're going to get off the pot.
Oh, he's trying to do it like they did Charlo. It's the same way they did Charlo for Tim Tszyu.
Absolutely.
You know why?
So where do we go from here? Do Bud drop the WBO? Because he's
going to drop it.
He said that there's no point. He said there's no point of having 2 champions. So what do Bud do?
He's going to drop that shit. You already know he's going to do the same thing Charlo do and say, well, fuck this belt. That's exactly what he's about to say. He's going to say, fuck you and this belt. Bye. You see Charlo didn't give a damn about it. And guess what? If Bud wins if he beats Canelo, he gets the WBO anyway. So what the fuck has he got to lose, Keith?
So shit. Well, I think first, y'all, come on, y'all. Let's be respectful to everybody. Shout out to all content creators, y'all. Let's be nice, y'all. Be nice.
But they can't notice it if you don't mention it, best friend. If it's in the chat, it's not being mentioned. So then that's gonna make people go search.
No. I've heard of people even taking screenshots of what people said in the chat.
Oh,
don't do it. No, it's bogus people like that, and I don't want people to feel as though I'm condoning anything like that. But anyways, talk y'all stuff. Let's get back to boxing talk though.
Just keep Key Alexander out of all bullshit. She's not with none of it. I'm with bullshit, but I ain't got nothing to do with this either. But y'all keep Key out of bullshit.
I want everybody to be peaceful. I just want us to be peace. Like we already be cussing. Y'all already be cussing folks out. Let's just be peaceful. Like, can we all just get along, Upper?
Okay, Rodney King, let's go.
Thank you. So, what do y'all think Bud should
I just
do?
told you he gonna say fuck it because look, if he has a chance to beat Canelo, he gets the WBO back any fucking way. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a lose-lose to him. And plus, he's just the secondary belt holder for the WBO anyway. And Bud, he only wants one more fight anyway. After the Canelo fight, Bud's done. The nigga about 40. He told you he not about to keep fighting. He said he want one more fight. That's with Canelo. So no matter which way this fight goes, Bud's gonna ride off into the sunset. Well, he's gonna be carted off into the sunset. When he get out the hospital, he gonna look at them zeros on his check, and he gonna be like, "We did it." It ain't gonna be as many zeros as he wanted, but he's still gonna be like, "We did it. I'm good." You know, he's done.
Yeah.
He already. You see, he's not trying to fight nobody right now. He don't even want a tune-up fight. Bud said he got enough in his tank for one more fight. One more fight. That's it. He got the one fight with Madrimal so he can get the feel of heavier fighters. And Bud was like, you know what? These guys are a lot trickier than 147. And he said, you know what? I'm not going to be the last taking shots from these guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all my eggs in the Easter basket. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to fight Canelo, get me one last payday, and I'm good. I'm going to live off that Canelo expense money. Now, Canelo, it might not be no more than 10 million, but still, that's another 10 added to my repertoire. I'm good. Salute the PGB big dog in the building. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Phenomenal. I get it, whole boy. I get it, J Boxing. Y'all bang out. Go ahead, bang out. Go say what y'all gonna say. I'm done. Okay, anyways, hey, big dog. Hey, PBH big dog. We got both the big dogs in the chat today. Salute to those kings. So, now, but with that interim, break this down to me. Who gets the mandatories, Fundora or Bud, or they both get them equally? Because I haven't heard about a mandatory for Bud yet, Upper and chat. So what's with the WBO? So do they both get mandos, or is one exempt for the mando, like how they did with the WBA situation with super and regular? You know, that's what they
Well,
called
they
it.
was talking about getting rid of the WBO and dropping it back down to a 3-belt system because WBO is the newest belt anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like WBO, hell, even Trump was talking about making WBO back a secondary belt because they said it's too much corruption. Like the WBO don't follow the same guidelines as the rest of the belts anyway. It's whatever Bob orders.
Okay, so what? I kind of want to see Canelo knock Fake Paul out. Well, Jake Paul got to get in line. It's the Canelo Sweepstakes. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but he gonna have to get a line. Fundora. So then this may be time. Shoot, I don't know who Bud Crawford is gonna be able to fight, y'all. Upper. I don't know, but okay,
let's fight Canelo.
That's it. Okay, but he going. So you think that he's gonna drop the belt? Okay, so what about the other belt that he holds? What's gonna happen to that belt? Should he drop those belts too?
Key, he's about to fight Canelo and he's retiring. He already said Canelo his last fight. He's already said it. He said he got one more fight in his tank, and that's Canelo. He done said that on the interview, Key.
So he's gonna drop he gonna drop his WBO.
No, he gonna retire with him, and then they just gonna get some more people to fight for him.
Oh my God, Marquis, log out. Thank you so much. Okay, so then when should Bud drop the belts then?
This is Bud we talking about. He not gonna drop him. They gotta do their job with Bud. They gotta strip him.
Do you think that it'll be fair for the WBO to strip him? And he just got the belt in August.
Mr. Pride, I don't dislike Bud. What are you talking about, bro?
Bud don't care about them belts. Okay.
Hey, Mr. M. Pride, I haven't said nothing about disliking Bud. I just say he can't beat Canelo. That's all.
He already 4 rounds down against Canelo. Okay. He should. Dondrick said he should drop the WBO right now. I don't think he's gonna do that though. They're gonna have. I think Upper is right. They're gonna have to strip him.
You see what he did? You see what he did with the 147 belts? He still ain't dropping. They had to come take him.
And I think Xander Zayas, because he's number 1 in the WBO. I think. Let me look up. He has a fight coming up in.
You should go with Xander Zayas.
He's number 1. He's number 1 in the WBO.
So he gonna fight Lindor?
He's fighting. Oh, he fights next week against Slava Spoomer.
So he gonna fight Lindor after that?
I wonder if this is for the WBO mandatory. Dang, I gotta find that out. Because Xander Zayas' team said that he wanted to chase championships this year. He wanted or belts this year. What about Skull holding the IBF? Skull said that he hopes that he is on the Canelo Sweepstakes. He just did an interview and said that he hopes that Canelo puts him on the Sweepstakes.
Everybody want payday.
Everybody.
They want payday. Canelo
numbers. Yes, they heard them numbers and they said, "Man, look, what about us?" What was that?
What about us? They don't really know about us.
Bud would have to sleep cinnamon in order to win. After this Saturday,
ain't nobody knocking out that ginger head motherfucker.
No, I don't think so either. I think the only maybe Beterbiev. If Canelo was to fight Beterbiev,
that's why
part of the 4 fight.
That's why Canelo ain't. That's why Canelo ain't never get in there with Beterbiev. And I remember when they were sitting there talking about Canelo was trying to decide whether he wanted to fight Bivol or Beterbiev. Remember that shit, Key? And Canelo was like,
"Yeah,
I'm gonna fight Bivol." If Canelo would have took his ass up there and fought, no, he was gonna fight Beterbiev first because they thought Beterbiev was less skilled. So he was gonna fight Beterbiev instead of Bivol. And Beterbiev had just fought Sir Marcus Brown. After Canelo seen that Sir Marcus Brown fight, Canelo said, "Give me Bivol." He said, "Give me Bivol." He wanted a Beterbiev because Beterbiev had all the belts. And Canelo, he had beat Sergey Kovalev. So, he thought he could go up there and dance with the power. Canelo seen Arthur Beterbiev, and you remember he was sitting right there at the Sir Marcus Brown fight. I think Sir Marcus Brown blood bounced on Canelo. Canelo looked at Eddie Reynoso. He said, no, siendo. No. He said, no. He said, caca de toro. No más. He said, bullshit. He said, bullshit. That nigga hollered. He said, caca de toro. I said, what? He said, caca de toro. The announcer said, what's that mean? He said, bullshit. He said, bullshit.
He said, John's Garage said Beterbiev will make Canelo take a knee. Hey, John's Garage. But Beterbiev wanted to fight Jake Paul. Look, Jake Paul got money, but Canelo money way longer.
Jake Paul is not getting in there with no Beterbiev.
Nah.
Jake Paul would not get in the ring with anybody in the top 10 of any weight division above 160. If you're 168, 175, Bridger, Cruiser, if you're in the top 10, Jake Paul will not fight you. Y'all got to realize Tommy Fury was ranked number 20. He was on Big Brother. He came in and beat Jake Paul ass. Fresh off the damn island. Telling the girl, no, I don't want to marry you. Came in there and married Jake Paul's ass. This motherfucker, Tommy Fury, is the only person I know to break 2 hearts, 2 different genders in the same week. He broke Rachel's heart and Jake's heart, same week. He told her no, and he told Jake no. One he used the fist, the other he used his mouth.
Thank you. Anyways, so Benavidez has something to say about this whole Canelo talk. And he said, imagine if Canelo would just agree and fight me already. It's not about the money. It's about what the sports need right now. And we owe it to the fans.
Benavidez, stop.
Without a doubt, it will go down.
Stop.
Without a doubt, it will go down as the best Mexican shootout in boxing history. Let's give the fans what they deserve. We 300% confident on our side, but I can't say the same for you or your
Man,
side.
David need to stop.
Ooh.
David need to stop. Nigga, you know it's about that cheddar.
Oh,
David, you know it's about that cheddar, bro. You was sitting there clowning Morrell about the cheddar, so we know it's about the cheddar. See, motherfuckers will say this and that, but it's in the end of the day, it's about that cheddar. But I ain't gonna lie, that would be one of the best Mexican shootout. It wouldn't be. I don't know if it'd be better than Marco Antonio and Barrera and Eric Morales. I don't think it's gonna top that because the fights would be too mismatched. Because Benavidez is too big for Canelo, and Canelo's a lot older. Right now, Canelo's a lot older. He got him by over 10 years. Benavidez would beat him. It wouldn't even be that competitive, I don't think. But if this was about 5 years ago, that would have been a great fight. He would have got the young pup when he was still a young pup. See, Canelo let that man get too much experience, let him get old. Right now, I don't see Canelo beating that boy now. But don't lie to me, Benavidez, and tell me it's not about that payday. It's about that payday. And it's about future paydays, because if you beat Canelo, that just launches you to the #1 Mexican fighter. So that's going to boost your stock even more because you already got the stock. That right there is going to be like the Dow Jones just hit a reset. It's like they just opened up the border and said, gas prices is now $1.35 a gallon. Everybody taking a trip.
Well, Orlando said David is clout chasing. Lord Jesus. Lord.
We missed you, T. Orlando. We missed you, T. Orlando. I still need 2 more people in the Cash App or the PayPal support the grind for the day. Can we get 2 more people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind for today? Just need 2.
Well, I think what Benavidez, first of all, is not nothing that we haven't heard already. Benavidez has been calling out Canelo. He's been, you know what I'm saying, for the past couple years. We've heard about
5 years
these
since
numbers.
the bubble.
Yeah, we've heard about these that were supposedly, that were offered to Canelo from Benavidez and everything else. So I can't say that he's clout chasing because it's the same regurgitation. He's been saying this about Canelo for a while now. So I won't agree that it's clout chasing.
It could be considered clout chasing because he know if he beats Canelo, he gets the clout. Canelo is the stepping stone. And see, one thing about it though, Canelo ain't trying to pass that torch. But you know what would be real nice though? If Canelo, before he retired, he did give Benavidez that torch and fight him and get that big ass payday, even though he know he gonna lose. Like, that'll be the passing of the torch. I mean, if you really care about your people, if you a man for the Mexican people like you say, your last fight, be like, okay, you know what? You've earned it. Come and get the torch. You know what I'm saying? He'll get the torch whether he win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Because if Canelo retired, Benavidez would be the next one up if Canelo was to beat him. But when I seen Benavidez fighting Morrell, I don't think Canelo got enough pop to get rid of him. Not no more. Canelo, his shit done went down.
Well, let's see. Hopefully we're able to get this fight. With
that fight is 36 years too old, Key. Canelo is on his farewell tour. Canelo is not about to fight nobody worth a note. Canelo's on his Floyd Mayweather tour right now. But Floyd didn't fight easy people to the last 2 fights though. But Canelo said his last 5 fights is about to be easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl.
My God. Oh my good. Y'all are. Hey, Richard. Good to see you, King. Y'all landed on thick today. Okay, so um,
Deezy. He's Ecuadorian and Mexican, Queen.
yeah, we
He's the
got.
bandera. He's the Banderas El Rojas, the red bandana, and his name is the Mexican Monster, Deezy Sanchez. Hey,
After.
and Deezy, you know what's funny? I just told Key that today on the phone. Didn't I tell
Now,
you that, Key?
mm-hmm. Now
I
here's the
told you.
thing, though. Oh, go ahead.
I told Key. I said Ryan Garcia just did the best thing he could ever do for his career. Because Derrick James retiring anyway. Ryan Garcia went back to Eddie Reynoso. And everybody, they look at Eddie Reynoso when they think about Mexican boxing. Even though Robert Garcia, I think, is a better coach. They look at Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso always has the marquee boxers for Mexico. Now he got Canelo. Now I was telling Key when Ryan Garcia was in Canelo's when he was in Canelo's camp, the Mexicans supported Ryan wholeheartedly. They was with Ryan Garcia, ride or die. Now Henry Garcia just said, look, we coming back home to San Diego, California. We back with Eddie Reynoso. As soon as he got back with Eddie Reynoso, the Mexican fan base was shouting out Ryan. I looked at Twitch that day. It was all King Ryan Garcia. I said, Ryan done got his fan base now. He done went out there. He done fought two of the four kings. There's only one left that he hasn't fought, and that's Teofimo. And you know, a lot of Mexican people don't like Devin Haney. I don't know why. They said Devin tried to mock their culture because you know he tried to integrate himself with the Mexican when he had that. Remember, he had that sombrero and shit that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they didn't like Devin mocking their culture because they see if Tank and them do it because Tank come out there and he fights like he got Mexican heart. Devin Haney don't come out there and fight Mexican style. He don't come out there and try to put the pedal to the metal on the fight. He tries to run and dance and everything. So, you know, they was kind of disrespected for that because they felt like Devin disrespected their culture and their heritage. Ask Deezy. Deezy right there. Deezy didn't like when Devin Haney came out with that sombrero, especially when he don't fight nothing like a Mexican. So, you know, that's why they take the Tank. Because Tank come out there, he gets in brawls, he make it pop. He gets that action, he busts it down. And so does Ryan. And Ryan has been taking on tough fights. He fought Oscar Duarte. He done fought Devin Haney. He's calling out Tio. He's about to fight Rolly Romero. So, you know, Ryan Garcia has just gained more Mexican followers than he had before. Then he calling back out Tank with a rematch. And I'm telling y'all now, Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. And I'm on wax saying it. It does over 400,000 pay-per-view buys. I'm telling you that now. And if Devin can get past Jose Ramirez, though, he should be able to get past Jose Ramirez. But they got him on the undercard of Rolly and Ryan. And a lot of people don't understand this, but Rolly and Ryan will do at least 200,000 pay-per-views. You want me to tell you why, Key?
Go ahead.
Because Ryan just got his fan base now. He got his fan base, and they supporting Ryan Garcia wholeheartedly. See, look, even Deezy Sanchez and Deezy wasn't fucking with Ryan a few months ago. Look at Deezy. Deezy talking about Canelo passing Ryan the torch. Fuck that. Deezy about to support Ryan now too. And Deezy used to talk shit about Ryan. Shout out to Deezy. I told you, Keith, Mexicans are embracing Ryan Garcia again. Even the
Um,
ones that didn't embrace him. Now Ryan better come out here with the Rolly fight with that mariachi hat, and he better have him a mariachi band, and he better come out there like a caballero. And
well,
that's a
now,
that's a, that's a Mexican gentleman.
well, I will say this though. Now that it appears, at least, that Canelo will possibly be fighting in Saudi Arabia and might not make it for his Cinco de Mayo or September cards that he always put on. Who does that leave it open to? He's going to be overseas allegedly, so we don't know. That avenue is right open. So this is what I've seen within the past 72 hours. I've seen people flip flop on their talking points, from pages to people on social media. 1 minute is this, 1 minute is that. I'm saying this to Tank Davis. Dear Tank, do what thou wilt. Okay, because these people, some of these folks will never be happy. They're gonna be crying and while they're watching the fight and still gonna have something to say. It don't matter what you're going to do. But Tank, I see an avenue. This is not only for Tank, this is for other people that has put on successful venues such as Boots Ennis, David Benavidez, um, who else? Who else has been putting on even Keyshawn, we can even throw Keyshawn in there.
Don't say Keyshawn ass.
But I'm just saying, at least he got over 1 million at his gate. I'm just saying, like, the avenue is being set. Now it's time for you to go in there and create your own. You know, since if Canelo leaves September and May, who gonna fulfill those spots that's gonna be able to generate what he's been able to generate, especially in the lower divisions? Take over. That's what Floyd did. Take
Tank
over.
and Ryan. Ryan can take one of the Mexican dates. That'll be a great date for Ryan. If Canelo's not fighting on that date, that'll be a great date.
Ryan got to get himself back together. So I'm hoping that Eddie Reynoso, salute to the beautiful queen, Marshawn. Hey, slogan. Hopefully Eddie
Shout out to
Reynoso
the beautiful queen, Miss Marshawn Lynch in the building.
Hopefully Ryan can get himself together. I heard that his mom, and I do want to say congratulations. I did hear that his mom is in remission from cancer. So salute, we can feel how we want about that, but I'm pretty sure everybody has been impacted in some way, shape, or form of cancer, whether it was for they made it or they did, our loved ones did not make it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Shout out to Mr. Boxer Fanatic in the building as well. Salute, King.
So for her to be in remission, salute to that queen, man. Congratulations, man. I agree, at least Keyshawn putting on in the mirror. Exactly. Like, now it's time for them to start creating. Y'all see where Canelo was doing. Now it's time to tap into that market. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm praying that Ryan Garcia is able to, but it looks like David Benavidez will carry that mantle.
And you know who else? Ryan Garcia is gonna like DZ said, Ryan and Tank. But do you know who started that market though, Key? You know who Canelo took that market from?
Go
when
ahead.
He retired? It was Money Mayweather. Mr. Floyd Money Mayweather used to fight. He used to have that thing. Hold on, Key. This is my wife again. Hold
on. He said, but Keyshawn is fighting on a Friday. Yeah, okay. But at the same time, look at what he's doing with his gates, though, J Boxer. We can't hate on that. Now, one thing I'm gonna call it straight down the middle. We cannot hate on that. We can't hate on that. We can't. Matter of fact, we can't even overlook it. Like, we gotta give that, you know what I'm saying, respect, props. You gotta start from somewhere. So yeah, his fight is on a Friday next week, and we gonna be playing. We gonna be watching it. Hey, Mr. Boxing Fanatic. But he is. Ryan has a 2-fight card week. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to these other ones that's not going to be in Riyadh season, it's time for them to create that market, tap into that. If Canelo's going to be in Saudi Arabia, that's what Turkey is saying. Tank, I need you to pick up this mantle. That's there you go right there. That you already have a huge Hispanic following. Go ahead and market yourself. You feel me? Go ahead and pick that back up. We got the young bulls back up in play. We got David Benavidez in play. Pick up that mantle. Don't wait on Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's going to be in Saudi, go ahead and take over these dates. Go ahead and put on some big fights. Boom, there you go. So Tank is a really one. Exactly. Zach B. Go ahead. Phenomenal. Keyshawn is off to a great start. That's all I'm saying. Like, go ahead and keep building up that momentum. Like, let's go. Pitbull Cruz. Yes, Pitbull is another one. I'm worried about Pitbull. I ain't gonna lie to you, DZ. Munguia got to get his get back with Sarasi. I don't like what I'm hearing about these rematch negotiations. Abdullah fighting next week. Yeah, Abdullah could be another one. If Bob Arum and Co. market him right, I don't want another Shakur Stevenson debacle with Abdullah Mason, because Abdullah Mason is too good of a fighter for that. And I promise you they're going to, PBC does. Phenomenal. That's what I was saying. I said, wait, where's going to happen with the May 3rd date that PBC has? And so that's off the table. That's why I said with this whole Canelo thing, I put asterisks by everything. Started those back in 1991. Oh, okay, Julio Cesar Chavez. I don't know why I always be forgetting about him. I'm just saying, like, if this is what Canelo chooses, if this is path, that's what Turkey said. Take the mantle. Pitbull is a no jab and hype job. Rick, he used his jab in the first round, Rick. He used his jab in the first round. But I respect Pitbull Cruz's determination. When he comes out there to fight, he throwing. I have yet to see a boring Pitbull Cruz fight yet. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand why he don't want movers and shakers in there, though. Because there's not really, he don't really have a dimension to his fighting style. Tim's Mexican bomber. Which one? Richard? This mediocre. Okay, Brian? Who's mediocre? Who's mediocre, you guys? Who's mediocre? Which ones? Okay, Julio Cesar Chavez started those dates. Okay. And then so then he started it, Floyd did it, and now Canelo, rightfully so, is doing it as well. If Canelo's gonna leave those dates, it's up for the taking. That's called competition. That's called business. The business don't stop for one person. Okay? Like, for real. Resume, but you want to fight one of them. I get it, J Boxing, but at the end of the day, his gait is all that matters. Now let's see what he does with Barenchek. Tank will be on the May 3rd card. You think so? Quick turnaround from March 1st to May. That could be why Tank is working so hard in the gym. I was like, dang, Tank is putting in work. Cruz should move down. Absolutely, DZ. That's what I had said when after this last fight. I don't like him at 140. I think, but the thing is, y'all got to realize that, well, we all know Pitbull want that Tank part too. So I think Pitbull gonna continue to get touches. That's not really, his next fight might be a good touch, and then he gonna, clock it in for the Tank fight. Ryan, Pitbull, and Rolly mediocre. Okay. I don't think Ryan is mediocre. Pitbull, freaking, you can say what you want to say, but Pitbull and all three of those dudes sell. They might be mediocre in boxing style, but watch how good Rolly and Ryan sell this fight. Oh, y'all haven't. This is gonna be a very entertaining fight up build. When it was first announced, I told you, I was like, yo, this fight up build is about to be hilarious. Absolutely. So they might be mediocre boxers, but they know how to get some people in the ring now, or in that, to pay for them seats. Or it'll be David Benavidez. Yeah, me too. Phenomenal. They could do something. We can't forget about David Morrell. David Morrell came up with that loss that he just had. They build him back up. They got something there. I'm just saying, some of y'all being a little too critical. Benavidez more likely than I think. Let's see what they do with David Benavidez. He is definitely a star. Ryan is C level. Rolly is D level. The thing is with Ryan, I don't think Ryan is C level. I don't like him, but I'm not gonna crap on his on his boxing style. Ryan is outside of Tank, Boots. Let me see who else. I even say Brian. Me and Upper was talking about Ryan versus Brian Norman Jr. And Upper feels as though Brian could beat Brian Norman Jr. I don't think so. I think Brian got more tools in a box for Ryan. If Eddie Reynoso do what they supposed to do, if they could capitalize off of what Derek James was doing, I think Ryan Garcia would be tough for a lot of people to beat outside of Boots Ennis. I think Boots Ennis destroys him. Especially being gone, he will only get bigger. Yeah, I think that it's time for him. He needs to take over that. He needs to Tank needs to capitalize off of that. But Canelo, like I said, put an asterisk by all of this because none of that stuff makes sense to me. A C level, cheat level. Oh my God. Rolly reflexes aren't fast enough to be fighting Ryan. Well, he said he wants some money, Terrell. Rolly was fighting at the Cosmopolitan. Hey, Price Boy, then what is Devin? Oh, Lord Jesus. Please don't bring... No, here we go. I think that Devin is a bad style matchup for Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan is going to be a part 2. And I'd still be shocked if that fight happened. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I ain't going to lie. I think Norman gets knocked out by Ryan. It become a huge boxing day, especially for black boxers. Tank did Juneteenth last year, and it was successful. It was very successful. I think they should do something like that, Mr. Pride. Hey, Norman defense not good. He a slugger. Yeah, but Giovanni Santillan wasn't no hoe either, though. Like, Giovanni Santillan was decent. I would favor Brian Norman Jr. over the simple fact of his consistency. Like, at least he ain't really been playing around like that with boxing. It's hard for me to gauge Ryan because he went from Devin, all that stuff happened, and now he's going to fight a year later in May. I got to see how Ryan looks. Well, I got to see how Ryan looks against a T or something. You know what I'm saying? So until then, I'll rate Ryan about a B+. Because I do know that boy is quick. I do know he has one of the fastest lefts in the game. And he'll knock you out.
Yeah.
I really don't see that Ryan and Devin fight happening. I'll be very surprised. I don't know if Devin should take that fight. Santillan is not Ryan Garcia. I know that Richard Perez. I'm talking about the style, what I
You
seen.
talking about what I told you? Are you talking about the fight I said earlier about Brian Norman and about Brian Norman and Ryan?
Yeah.
I told you Ryan beats the shit out of Brian Norman, and I told you we seen Quentin Randall. Man, see, this is what I said the key earlier, y'all. I said we looking at Brian Norman because he threw a fastball and he struck that nigga out because Santillan came right into it. We've seen Brian Norman against 3 fighters that can actually fight, and they gave his ass a problem. Rick Tim's homeboy. Shout out to my man Price Boy in the building. Rick Tim's homeboy, Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall was giving Brian Norman everything that he could handle. I told you I thought that fight could have been a draw. Brian Norman squeaked that out. Santillan is a come forward. I said even if Alexis Rocha would have had the balls to throw the punch, he could have put Santillan down. Santillan was a damn Ramon Vita. He was just like Ramon Vita, just a come forward, bang out Mexican fighter. And if you had any type of damn movement or skills, you could beat that man. Ryan Garcia has footwork. He has speed and power in both hands. DJ Sanchez, I don't think Ryan and Rolly gonna make more than David versus Morrell. I think that might be capped, DC. I think Ryan and Rolly might do about 250 to 300,000, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do the gate that David and David did. And Ryan, exactly. Shout out to my brother Richard Paris in the building. 1-1. Plus, Ryan Garcia has power in both hands. He also done got his right hand to be respectable. And he has speed. You can't teach speed to a fighter. And Ryan Garcia is getting older now, so he's done got into his prime. See, we looking at Ryan Garcia. How old is Ryan now, Keith? What, he about 27, 28?
Around now.
Yeah, see, for the last 2 years, Ryan Garcia has really came into his power. Like, a fighter really don't come into their power until they get to around 26, 27. Hey, phenomenal. I'm being honest, bro. I've done watched this man. I told y'all when he was sparring Udenis Ugas, and I told y'all he put Ugas down. When I told y'all Devin Haney was in trouble. This is not them in the kiddie leagues. Ryan Garcia, like, the only people I see beating Ryan Garcia from 140 to 147 is Jerron Boots Ennis and Tank Davis. Honestly. Ryan Garcia is a hell of a fighter. Phenomenal. I'm just talking about Ryan Garcia's fan base done came back. You say you don't think they're going to do that much on the zone? Well, I'm just talking about Ryan Garcia done got a bigger fan base now, phenomenal. You know he used to have about 20 million followers. He got the support of the Mexicans now. Like, ever since he went back to Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, and they need somebody to latch on to because Canelo's getting older. And Frequent, shut up with that Austrian shit. even the Mexicans vindicated him. He got caught with motherfucking a bad supply that y'all guy gave him, and that's what it was.
Well,
It,
allegedly. Oh my God.
and guess what? It ain't gonna be no crimes about Oscar when he get Devin in this year coming up. When he get a hold of Devin this time, and he's gonna be in shape because Canelo and Eddie gonna make sure Ryan's in shape. So then Devin's about to get the real raw dog. He gonna get the raw dog Ryan. Oh, we gonna have that. We gonna have that fight in the sports bar. Hey, phenomenal. Make sure you subscribe to the Discord channel, bro. We've been putting the thing out there. We gonna get it popping every weekend in Discord. You feel me? And yeah, I need 2 people to support the grind. Can I get 2 people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind for the day? Just 2 more on this Shabbat, on this happy Shabbat. Yeah, the zone be fucking it up though, phenomenal. You right there. The zone be fucking it up, but didn't the zone and Terrence Crawford and them just did 100 and some thousand, but I don't know, man. I don't know, Key. What you think about the zone being dead? They
They ain't got no money. They ain't got no money.
Well, I can say this. No, I can say this phenomenal. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney just did 330,000 on the zone. They just did that much on the zone. They just did a motherfucking a $30 million
upper. But at the same time, you're talking about a Ryan Garcia who went through all of that stuff. He said a lot of things. You're talking about a Rolly Romero who is outside just known for the tank fight. And then a Devin Haney versus Ramirez, and ain't nobody. It's not, when that fight was even announced, there was hardly no traction for it. Now, Rolly and Ryan will be able to sell the fight, but to say that it could be a possible lucrative pay-per-view, I'm with phenomenal there. I don't think it's going to be up there. Unblock Frequent if Frequent is blocked. No block, hey, no evidence.
You know something, Key? I disagree. And we we have the right to disagree, but I disagree. I think Ryan and Rolly, they do over 150. I think they could probably peak out at about 300. I think they do over 150 just because of Ryan's new fan base and because Ryan and Rolly has history. And Rolly, you can say what you want, but Rolly can sell a fight. And him and Ryan gonna sell a fight.
Absolutely. But then you got to also think about the zone's lawsuits. People only wanted to watch one fight. They still charge them if you're not a part of their system for like 90 days or so. It's a lot of factors. Now, I'm praying, I'm hoping, because that'll be good for boxing. Forget anything else. And it's an American fight, so I want it to do good. But I don't know about Ryan and Rolly. I don't know about that one. If they was to have the Ryan and Devin rematch in America, absolutely that would kill.
Well, Ryan and Rolly, they was calling for that fight before the Devin fight. They was calling for it.
Not
really. I just feel like,
but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna do.
I feel like the Mexicans gonna come out because that's Mexico versus Cuban, or whatever Rolly is. And whenever Mexicans fight against a different race, you can say whatever you want to say. Whenever Mexicans go up against a different Latino race, them Mexicans, and Frequent got a 5-minute timeout. That's what they said for trolling. But whenever Mexicans go up against another Spanish speaking person, Mexicans come out and show their support. They got that pride. And I feel like, yeah, Ryan got that social media fan base. So I feel like they're gonna do at least $150. I think they could probably top out at 3, but they're gonna do a successful pay-per-view. Now, would they get some of that back end? No, because ain't Turkey putting it on, Key?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing going on the back end. From what they getting, what they about to get, they getting up. Turkey only gives out upfront money. He not giving them nothing on the back.
We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. We'll figure. As we get close to it. When he said Happy Easter, oh my God, Marcus, that concussion. No, he said Happy New Year.
Mr. Boxing, you said they showing up in numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going the numbers. I think the numbers going to show up. I think they're going to do something.
I hope they do. I really do. Now, one of my is I don't care. I don't care. But Ben Whitaker is no longer injured upper in chat.
He was never injured.
He was. He got thrown off the top of the ropes for Christ's
He
sake.
suplexed that nigga Key.
No, he did not. No, he did not. Cameron did it to him.
Man, Ben Whitaker suplexed that nigga out the ring, dog.
Liam Cameron did it to him. Well, they're having a part 2. As we know, that fight ended in a draw because people went out the ring and everything. And it did not finish. So it's supposedly supposed to be in April. So I will keep my eye on that. But Ben Whitaker is officially off of our injury reserve list.
Hey, y'all stop timing out frequent, man. Stop timing frequent out.
Hey, Lord Jesus. Y'all leave frequent alone, man. Let him.
That's key. You know he got that key protective seal.
Y'all know frequent gonna come here.
If y'all don't pop one of his pages, leave his other page alone, man. One of his pages is gone for the day, so just leave the other one alone, man. Y'all leave
Okay. Y'all is funny. Y'all leave frequent pages alone. Y'all know he coming here talking stuff every day. Him and Big Dog Willie. Whatever. Phenomenal and Jay. Whatever. Anyways, I just thought that we should know that he's officially off my injured list. He is coming back. Okay.
Oh, he fighting the same nigga again?
Yeah, he fighting him as part 2.
Oh yeah, Ben Whitaker gonna come in that motherfucker juice this time. And he ain't gonna be doing this dance. I guarantee you he don't dance around and think he motherfucking Shogun of Harlem this time. That motherfucker about to come out there face first. He about to be on some shit. Oh yeah, I feel you, Phenomenal. That's why I say y'all don't pop one of them. Get that nigga a pass for a minute now. He keep on ostering. We gonna ostracize his ass out the damn chat then. Frequent should know once one of his pages gone, he got to stop the bullshit now. I know Blue Blood and them be sending you over here every time to cause the disruption and damn bullshit over here. Cut the bullshit, Frequent.
Y'all are something else.
But I still need 2 people in the PayPal or the Cash App. Can I get 2 people in the PayPal or the Cash App to support the grind? Salute to my man Lee Jackson. I just need 2 more people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support on this Shabbat. And yes, this dude was flipped over the ring. Man, I showed y'all the video where Ben Whitaker put that nigga in a double arm bar, German suplex the man out the ring. And look, Ben Whitaker bounced. So he bounced, so his feet was off the ground. His feet was off the ground, so they both could end up out the damn ring. Because that nigga was giving Whitaker everything Whitaker could handle. Whitaker was like Devin. He timing me. He knows everything I'm about to do. That motherfucker, he sobered the Drunken Master up real quick. Drunken Master got sobered the fuck up. He was like, oh, can't hit, boop, can't hit, boop, can't hit me, boop, boop, boop. Man, you ain't supposed to be, boop, 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 boop. He thought he was going to say can't touch just like MC Hammer, but he kept getting touched like a PDF. That man was touching on Ben Whitaker like a PDFer.
Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, Upper. Thank you, chat. Let's get into these cards. As we know, we have the February 22nd card coming up. Fans are wanting to know, with all of this back and forth with Canelo, Bud, Jake Paul, everything that's been occurring. Of course, Benavidez and Morrell took over the timeline last week, and the weeks leading up to the fight. Basically, what happened? What is going on with the Riyadh card for February 22nd? Why isn't people talking? Why aren't people talking about this card? Upper and chat,
people
what's
ain't been
going
talking
on?
about no card because I told you it's like you got 3 rappers on the song. You got Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, and some other rapper. You got Lil Wayne opening it, you got Kendrick finishing it. Or you got Kendrick opening the song, you got Lil Wayne finishing it. You don't care who's in the middle. You don't give a fuck. You got the opening and you got the closing. The middle, you can put motherfucking whipped cream in the middle, it's still gonna be alright. Because motherfuckers do not care. You put Sauce Money in the middle, and Sauce Money a hell of a rapper, but ain't nobody gonna tell you what Sauce said. You can put Big Sean in the middle. People don't even realize Big Sean actually had a great verse on that song Control. But now nobody talk about Big Sean verse on Control. It's all about Kendrick verse. And that's what I said. You got motherfucking David versus David, and then you got Tank coming after that. Ain't nobody giving a damn about what's coming in between. Exactly, phenomenal. You can't put a bunch of damn motherfucking hoobly gop on a card and think that shit's gonna fly. Not when you got PBC putting out these motherfucking top names. Yeah, you might put out top cards with a lot of people on it, but the PBC, they putting names to the faces, dog. The PBC putting out cards, man. And they cards are doing numbers. And like, yeah, on paper, the people that Turkey putting out look good on paper. But that shit don't equate to paper. You feel me?
Okay, so the reason why would you talk about a card that's not in the States and American Fighters is third on the card? Desmond, you ain't about to cat. Oh, Lord Jesus. Frequent, y'all be nice to each other, Dondrick. Okay. Hey, no evidence. Kendrick Lamar is good. Now look, listen. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because there has been a decrease in social media presence for the last crescendo. So as we all know, that is the card name for February 22nd with the Baturviev and Bivol card. Y'all know I'm pissed off about this because this is a very good card. And not to mention, this is a very good rematch. Okay? Very good rematch. And they have dropped the ball. They have dropped the ball with the promotion of this fight and the talk about this fight. Getting these fighters pretty much the recognition that they deserve, especially Bivol versus Baturviev. Everybody should be talking about this, not Canelo and Jake Paul and Bud Crawford and Turkey and all of it. No. Me and Turkey in the same boat. None of us made no money off by. Okay, thank you, no evidence. My goodness. Anyway, so when this card was first announced back
They need
in
better
November,
promotion, man.
if I'm
They
not
need better
mistaken.
promotion, dog.
So the thing is, when they first announced it in November, the promotion went well. They had a almost a 57% increase in social media impressions. That was up from their last announcement from the first fight, right? So they were doing good with this. Turkey came out saying that this was going to be the best boxing card in the past. What do you say, like
The
ever,
past
or like
20
the past
years
25
until
years or
David
so?
and David came out.
So he said that this is the best card. Excuse me. Ooh-wee. Okay, sorry. I drank my water
You
wrong.
sipping on some
Turkey and
goddamn, you
Dana
sipping on some
White.
Wild Irish Rose over there. You ain't gonna lie to me.
No, I'm drinking water, lemon water, my lemon, mint, and cucumber and
That's
lime
why you
water.
talking, you
Thank
drinking
you
that
very much.
bullshit. What happened? Did she bounce off?
Sorry, I don't know how I just muted that. But since that has been announced, right? It has seen a significant decline in social media presence and impressions for people that once, that's in the boxing community. In fact, the David Morrell and David Benavidez was trending from a social media perspective 3 days after their fight. And Canelo has regained The most searched fighter is within the past week. Canelo has basically knocked off Ryan Garcia for being the most searched boxer.
And Tank is number 2.
Yes. And so this leaves me to where, okay, I'm looking at the cards. Nobody is talking about the last crescendo. Nobody is talking about Keyshawn Davis card, and I'm very upset with that. And basically those 2 cards. What do we have to say about that, you guys? The last crescendo, Bivol and Bertaviev, is failing horribly right now. As
You know
far as
why?
getting casual fans and boxing fans engaged.
People realize that Keyshawn trying to trick the game for too long. See, Keyshawn, you told us one thing. You stood on one thing. You had all of us hoping that you was going to be a man about it. Just be a man about it. And you told us you was going to, you wanted to fight him. And you was talking about how people was tricking the game for too long. And how motherfuckers don't want to fight you. And then as soon as a motherfucker reach out to touch you, now you getting cold feet. Now you start talking about Lomachenko. Now you starting to talk about Esau Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, we losing interest in you because we seen this movie before. This is a trilogy, nigga. We seen the movie with Devin. We seen the sequel with Shakur. And now we see you doing the same shit. Y'all build your name up off of Tank fucking Davis. Y'all tell us y'all want to do this and that. And then when that man trying to get down for the get down, y'all get down like some bust downs and y'all try to go elsewhere. We tired of that. We not going to let you trick us up like that no more, bro. You not about to give out the straight drop and then when a nigga come back, you trying to give him some touch and bust. Nah, bro. Nigga won't straight drop the whole time. Trying to play games. You doing the pump fake. You doing the bait and switch. We not going with that bait and switch. You done gained 1 million fucking followers. Now you talking about Lomachenko and Esau Pitbull Cruz. Nah, nigga, you got that 1 million followers because you said you wanted some of Tank. You talk about how you would beat his little ass. Now you talking about beating Loma's retired ass and you beating Pitbull's little ass. Come on, man. It don't work like that. Tell him, Key.
No, it doesn't.
Damn right it don't. Nigga, you ain't the real Kiki. The real Kiki sitting right here.
Oh my God. He said in the last 30 days, Last Crescendo had literally 2 impressions on Google. That tells you all you need to know. Absolute. Okay, I haven't even gotten there yet. Phenomenal. But at least Phenomenal, I think Phenomenal is in IT. Phenomenal cannot tell you that I'm lying. I'm trying to paint it in a way to where it doesn't make them look bad, even though y'all finna cuss me out anyway. But yet they trying to get in the ring with Tank. Yeah, Mr. Boxer Fanatic. They really want Pitbull win. But they seen how many fans were there for that Pitbull fight on that Morrell and David Benavidez card. A lot of people, they weren't even the co-main event. And look how many fans was there for Pitbull has a following. Huge following. Coach Calvin was not lying about that. Because he was the one that put me on game about Pitbull. Because I'm like, dang, why Coach Calvin always talking about Pitbull Cruz? And I've seen in his last 2 fights, at the Bud fight and at this fight, the fans are there for him upper, whether it's California or Vegas. They love him some Pitbull Cruz. Okay, I was thinking, I'm like, yes, so yes. The Last Crescendo is bombing right now, ladies and gentlemen, as far as a very viable social media presence. In fact,
it is the last
Tank
crescendo
Davis
for real. It's the last of the last. Okay. But you know what's funny though, Kiki sit there and say he don't need Tank to sell. He said he don't need Tank. But the only time somebody look him up is when they looking about Tank. So nigga, the businessman ain't standing on business. And shout out to my brother Phenomenal in the Cash App with the $5 make him say holla. And shout out to my brother Thomas Hill. He said we're gonna close this shit out. And I appreciate everybody for supporting the grind today, man. Appreciate that, Thomas. Appreciate that, Phenomenal. Appreciate everybody that came out and represented and supported your boy today. I appreciate y'all on this Shabbat. But yeah, bro, we tired of this shit, dog. Now, if he want to get his views back up, watch what he gonna do, Key. After motherfuckers don't talk about this Baranche fight, yo, Tank, where you at? Where you at, Tank? He gonna call Tank all the way up to the Lamont Roach fight, and then after the Lamont Roach fight over with, he gonna like, yo, Pitbull, what you trying to do? Definitely don't want that Mercado smoke. Him or Shakur don't want that Mercado. Hell, Tank might have to go up there and fight Mercado. The way these niggas so scary, that'd be a pretty good fight too.
Hey, Daryl. Thank you, Upward. Hey, Daryl. So, thank you. Y'all
I'm just keeping it real, man.
Okay, so look. So what can, because we are officially 15 days away from the last crescendo. Tank Davis, what I was saying was Tank Davis put out his workout video, the promo for the fight. And PBC has officially dropped the promo commercial. It's about 45 seconds long on their YouTube page. And those two things, matter of fact, let's just talk about, because that's not fair. Tank Davis does have a huge following. But let's just talk about the PBC's promo for the Tank Davis fight.
That right there did more than they whole promotion. That shit did more than Keyshawn's, Bival's, all them put together.
Absolutely. It did
45 seconds.
Even Tank Davis, so it's right now sitting at 19K. There is another one with Tank Davis reacting to his moments that did 60K. Yesterday they dropped the Lamont Roach and Hector Garcia full fight. That's at 26K. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that these have gotten more impressions than the last crescendo, and they're just dropping these in 2 days. The last crescendo we've been knowing about for a couple months. There was a spike there at first. Everybody was talking about it, and then it dipped. And now, like Phenomenal put out, it was at 2 impressions. I was trying to be nice and just say it's bombing. It's not doing good. So what can they do in 15 days, Upper in chat, to get the last crescendo talked about? What can we do?
Tell Tank to put it on his Instagram or his his Twitter page. They need to send Tank a Ferrari and ask him, can he promote the fight for him?
Oh my God.
You asked, I'm being honest. If Tank be like, if Tank sit there and say, man, it's a hell of a fight, I'm gonna be there. Man, everybody gonna start talking about that shit. Or they can say Canelo's gonna eye the winner. They mean he gotta fight the winner, but Canelo's trying to eye the winner. That'll get him some shit. They just got Canelo. Might as well get some free publicity off of him.
Well, someone got to get swing on. Got to get swung on. I don't know what they can do, because this is not the first time that this has happened. This is the second time of them messing up this fight. I don't know if it's because it's in Saudi Arabia. They feel like they don't have to promote it as much. But if it's going to be airing in America, you would think that they would want the pay-per-view residuals from it too, right? Upper?
But you know, they airing it at the wrong times. It comes on next week, right? We got the Super Bowl, and it's gonna be in the middle of, it's gonna be close to March Madness. Motherfucking damn, you got motherfucking college basketball heating up right now. NBA starting to heating up. People chasing for the playoffs, and they come on around 6 or 7 o'clock p.m. Come on, man. Even the PBC and them know they come on about 10 or 11 at night when everybody wind down from them other sports. See, them being across the seas, if the time fucks up, they got a bad time slot. And you know, in America, it's all about your timing. It's all about prime time. You putting this boxing on America's prime time. You know, prime time is always reserved for the game of the week, whether it's football or basketball. You got the game of the week comes on at prime time. You're competing with America's game of the week, whichever sport it is, either football or basketball. You're not going to do well. You're not going to do well in America. And that's what Turkey a la shit need to get through his head. You're putting these fights on in Saudi Arabia. It costs damn $20,000 for a motherfucker to go to the fight, just off the damn hotels, the airlines, all that shit right there. That's for one. But two, the attendance ain't gonna hold more than 2,000 in attendance. That's two. Hold on, Mr.
Well,
Pride. You sat there and said, hold on, Mr. Pride. Let me answer this for you real quick. You said, so is Keyshawn not supposed to have any options if he doesn't get the Tank fight? Well, Mr. Pride, let me ask you a question, Mr. Pride. Are you about a man standing on his business? Are you about a person supposed to stick to their word? Because I was always taught as a man, all I got is my balls and my word. And I don't break none for nobody, right? Now, Keyshawn Davis, he built up a following. He gained over 1 million followers, Mr. Pride, because of his rant that he did a couple months ago. When he said, Tank been tricking the game for too long. I want to fight him. At the end of his fight, when he fought Lemos, he said, knock, knock. Knock, knock, Tank. Knock, knock. He's been sitting here berating this man, talking shit to this man for months. Talking about, I don't need him. I'm the businessman and all this. He said, I want to fight Tank next. So he said, after I get my belt, me and Tank can link up. So now they did a whole segment on boxing in the middle of a Robeisy and Espinoza fight. They're talking about Keyshawn. They're talking about Tank Davis. So he got the eyes on him because he said he wants to fight Tank Davis next. Now he's talking about fighting a retired Lomachenko and fighting the Eastside Pitbull Cruz. That's not who you told us you was going to fight. That's not who you said has been tricking the game for too long. That's not who you said you want to unify your belt with. So you asking, does he not get options? That's not the options you gave us. You gained a whole shit ton of fans, more fans than you've had. You gained 10 times the fans that you had because you got everybody believing that you about to call out the boogeyman and you want the boogeyman next. Now, you can't sit there and get people's hopes up that they about to get a fucking steak dinner and then you give them bologna and cheese sandwich. That's like I invite everybody to my motherfucking house and tell them, nigga, we eating filet mignon, we eating that Wagyu beef and everything right there. Wagyu beef, corn on the cob, a baked potato with sour cream and butter, and we got some steamed motherfucking broccoli. Then I come out there with 2 slices of Food Line bread with a big ass slab of motherfucking bologna and some government cheese. You can be pissed the fuck off, right? You told us we were getting 5-star dinner, now you trying to give us a damn motherfucking free lunch. Nah, nigga. Stick to the script. Stick to your code. Do what you say you're gonna do. So no, he ain't got no more options. Not with me. I would never motherfucking look at him as a fan no more. And I won't support him. Because that's not what the fuck you said. You didn't say knock knock Eastside Cruz. And you didn't say knock knock Loma. And you didn't say them two was tricking the game. You said Tank, nigga. Now stand on it. I hope that answers your question,
God.
Mr. Pride.
Bob runs Keyshawn. I don't have, look, Jermaine, hey, salute, first of all. I don't think that Keyshawn is going to fight Tank Davis next. I've been stood on that. He don't want to fight nobody but Tank. Then went on ESPN Card and said, I guess Tank want to fight me now because his team reached out. Keyshawn got to stand on what the F he said, period. Yes. Yes.
Exactly, Cash Crypto bought us that motherfucking federal pack out bag, man. And expect us to pay 25 cents for that damn bag lunch. So we don't even get the whole damn dollar.
You know what would be crazy? You know what would be crazy if Top Rank goes to Amazon Prime with PBC.
That'd be lovely.
I hope
that would be fucking lovely.
I hope that happens. I hope that
You know what'd be crazy, Key? You want me to tell you what'd even be crazier? If Keyshawn stand on his motherfucking word and fight Tank next, that'd be even crazier.
Absolutely. So let's get to these. Y'all are funny today. Let's get to these Pro Box card. That's the one that's happening tomorrow. And we have Derek Chisora versus Otto Wallin fighting. So Upper, can you post that picture if you're able to? I'll start while you're doing that. I will start with the Derek Chisora versus Otto Wallin. They're going to prime. I hope so. Phenomenal. I really hope so that they do, because that's like, man, I'm gonna be quiet. That's interesting. So Derek Chisora is 35-13, and Otto Wallin is 27-2. Derek Chisora is a young 41 years old. Otto Wallin is 34. We're dealing with 6'2" in the 74-inch reach versus 6'6" in the 78 reach. Derek Chisora is an orthodox. Otto Wallin is a southpaw. Upper, who do you have for that fight? That is happening tomorrow in
I'm gonna
Manchester.
go with
Who do you
Otto
have for that
Wallin,
fight?
man. Otto Wallin should do it, even though he just got bested. And Derek Chisora, he's fighting Father Time. He's fighting Father Time.
Interesting. So Otto Wallin had just got knocked out back in he got knocked out back to back times. One by Anthony Joshua, AJ, and the other one by, I'm not gonna butcher his name, but it was in the first round. He got put to sleep back in July, whereas Derek Chisora has 13 losses. He beat Joe Joyce
You know
back.
something?
Yes,
I
upper.
might go with Chisora for the upset because Chisora is getting points. I might go with Chisora for the upset just because he's coming off a win streak. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
go Chisora.
Yep, his last loss was against Tyson Fury, who knocked him out in the 10th round.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
go Chisora. I think Otto Wallin, I think his chin is gone.
yeah, I think so too. So I'm gonna go with Derek Chisora. Me and Upper both are gonna go with Derek Chisora for this
And
fight.
Derek Chisora is plus 130. So he's getting points. So he's the underdog.
Ooh, okay, go ahead, Derek. Go ahead. Also, oh, and shout out to Creole the Traveler. He had to leave for work. Salute King. Have a good day. So it's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 people fighting tomorrow in the UK upper. This is a Frank Warren and Queensberry card. Now on to the Pro Box card. As I told y'all, Lester Martinez is out. Man, I'm mad because that's the only one I was really, you feel
You
me,
feel me,
upper.
Upper?
Yeah.
I was like, man, we finna see my boy. We finna see my boy Lester Martinez, but he is done. He is injured. He's on our injury list. But the show must go on. We got Brian Acosta upper versus Ramon Cardenas. 10-round fight for the super bantamweight. What you got?
Um, I got Cardenas taking out Acosta. It's gonna be a great fight though. And shout out to my brother Brian the King Falcone in the cash out with the 222. The 222. Appreciate you, King. I'm thinking Cardenas because he's on a little run right now. Brian Acosta, he's done had some slip ups. So I'm thinking Cardenas, it's gonna be a good fight. I can tell you that. They're gonna have a good fight. But I'm gonna have to go with Cardenas.
So Brian Acosta is 20-0 with 8 KOs. Ramon Cardenas is 25-1 with 14 KOs. His last fight, I'm talking about Cardenas, was against Jesus Rubio, who he knocked out in the 9th round back in April. As far as Brian Acosta go, Brian Acosta fought Tuwala back in February, where he knocked him out in the 3rd round. However, Tuwala was 15-14 with 1 draw. So this is gonna be a banger. Up to the picture. This is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be a really good fight. Like, I'm excited for this fight. That's gonna be on Pro Box tomorrow. Y'all already know this is gonna be a free fight. Also, making their appearance is Michael Angeletti. I like Michael Angeletti. I saw him with the Geraldo Valdez fight back in August. We were talking about him. And Michael Angeletti is 12-0 with 7 KOs. He is fighting Judy Flores, who is 14-3 with 8 KOs. This is going to be a rough and tough fight, but I think that I got Michael Angeletti by
You
stoppage.
know something? I'm not even gonna mess with that Brian Acosta fight. I just thought about that. I
You
ain't
know,
putting that on. I might take Brian Acosta on a parlay, but I don't even want to mess with that fight because that's them super bantamweights. I hate them little guys right there. Them boys right there, they'll fuck your ticket up.
absolutely. Next up we have Rick Rikmov, Rakhimov.
I don't know what happened to the picture.
Upper deleted it. He is 17-1 with 14 KOs. He is fighting Justin Pauludo, who is 17-2. This is for a 10-round bout. He got 8 KOs, y'all. He lost to Miguel Madueno. Remember, Madueno is about to fight Oscar Duarte next week. But he lost to Miguel Madueno. So who do we have for this? 17-1 versus Mr. 17-2. Dan, what I do this time, Brian? He find Picasso from Mexico to start. Acosta looks like Khan. He's getting knocked out. Lord Jesus, trust me, he's getting knocked out. Who? Brian Acosta? He getting knocked out. That's the upset. That's the upset for this one. I'm not too familiar with the Rikmavov 17-1 with 14 KOs. I know a little bit about Justin Paudo when he fought Miguel Madueno back in April, if I'm not mistaken. Was that that was February, if I'm not mistaken. 10-round bout, very tough fight. Some people feel as though Justin pulled that off, whereas some people feel as though it was a 50-50 fight, pretty much.
Well, you know,
Um,
Brian Acosta, he's the one that's getting points anyway. So Brian Acosta's the underdog as well.
I'm talking about it's a whole nother fight up.
No, I'm talking about. Now I heard somebody say something about Brian Acosta. I said, "Hell, he's the underdog."
Well, let's just see. ProBox has a wonderful card tomorrow, y'all. I'm just saying, it's kind of slow until next week. I'm just putting this stuff together for y'all. We have the Derek Chisora and Otto Wallin, and we have this wonderful ProBox card tomorrow. It's about 15 to 20 fights in total, probably more. All tomorrow. I got Michael Angeletti for sure though, and I might go Ramon Cardenas. I don't know. But for sure I got Michael and Jelly. I like Michael. What I do this time, Brian? But that's it, Upper. You got anything else?
Nah, that's all I got right now. You know, I say shout out to everybody that came through today and make sure y'all get ready for Shabbat. You know, it's Friday, holy day. I appreciate everybody for coming out today, everybody that supported. Peace and blessings to everybody. And that's it for me. You about ready to do that thing, ain't you?
No, I'm not doing it today.
You said you was, damn it.
I know, but I have a lot to do. I'm sorry. I just got approved to meet in front of a really big meeting. So
Well,
I've been
you have
focused.
a big meeting here.
I know. I'll do it either Monday or Tuesday or Monday or Wednesday. I promise.
There you go, telling me no
I'm
again.
sorry.
There you go. Screw you guys. I'm gone. Goodbye, y'all. I've been heartbroken. I'm out. See y'all
Thank
later. I'll see y'all in the chat. I'll see y'all in the chat either later on tonight or tomorrow, man.
Upper real quick for Super Bowl. Philly or Kansas City.
You know Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce about to get another ring.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm sticking. I'm gonna ride with the Philly boys, man. I'm hoping that Philly could pull this off. But the winner is Kendrick Lamar, because that's all everybody is talking about.
Yeah, but I'll see y'all Super Bowl in the chat.
So thank
Super
you
Bowl
guys.
party.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining us. I'll see you guys. I'll be in the Discord as usual, chatting along with everyone. But I want to thank you guys. Y'all were cutting up today. But it's all family. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all off the leash because I'm tired of getting cussed out. So but But I thank y'all every day. Like I told you guys, every day that I come on here and I do this, it's a peak of my day. Because of everything that I have to deal with. I love coming on here and talking about the sport that I absolutely love. Shout out to the queens that was here: Ashley, 2 Cents, Marshawn West, the beautiful queen, Barbara D. Thank you guys for blessing us today. Thank you, queens. Shout out to the kings out there: Brian, the king of the chat, all things, Marcus, No Evidence, the phenomenal show as usual. Big Dog Willie, PBH Big Dog. Terrell was here, Frequent. The troller person, I don't know who he was. Of course, Thomas Hill, Mr. Rick Timms, Mr. M. Pride, DZ Sanchez, another of the beautiful queens that's here. Mr. Boxing Fanatics, always good to see you. Thank you guys so much. Jermaine Wood, and if I missed you, my apologies. It's nothing personal, but it was a lot of y'all in here. We had over 1,000 comments today. So I thank y'all for that. And as always,
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get the strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat bullet for dinner.
5 boy cell, eat him up, eat him up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco.